The last
Wes
month.
said something to you.
The last
and now all of a
month.
sudden you got shit in your pants.
The last month, I've been getting, you guys been tough on me.
Well, I'm only tough when I actually disagree with something.
All we talk about is porn and dicks, so I mean, it's easy.
I'm not tough. Not tough.
No, all we talk about is the fucking Bible and politics. What are you talking about?
The Bible. We talk about the Bible for 2 minutes, and you guys go, ooh.
That's big. Yeah.
Well,
it's not interesting.
Well, it's very interesting.
It's actually not interesting at all.
Oh, the origin of life and all that stuff. Not a big deal. Not a big deal.
I shit my pants one day when you said it was recorded history. I almost fucking threw my beer against the wall.
That's because you don't know what recorded history is.
Neither do you.
I do. Actually.
No, you think you do.
Everyone on earth that's a historian
he's got to
agrees that Jesus Christ did exist.
I'm not going to argue that the man didn't exist.
That's the only part I said.
But handing stories down and having it recorded finally by fucking Johann Gutenberg doesn't make it recorded history.
I have troubles with it.
There's nothing wrong with having troubles with it.
It's like your drunk uncle every year at Christmas
Ricky,
telling you a story.
That's why we
Don't
talk.
call him Ricky.
I already called you Richard. I moved to Ricky.
What are you talking about?
Rick, that's why we talk about things in long form,
There's some
which is what a
days where I'm
podcast
like,
is.
It's a Harry Potter novel.
I get it. I mean, but Harry Potter is a book that came out of people that were already here.
It's not recorded history.
That wrote stuff.
We don't know. What if there is a fucking
stuff.
spot where they're doing wizard shit?
I'd rather believe in
All
Hogwarts
I can say is
than
look
fucking...
around and look at like we're looking at flesh and cells. When you break us down, we're just molecules and stuff.
Yeah.
But we're able to sit here and have thought and have emotion and get mad over a dog that died and stuff like that happens. And it's like, how can you explain all that?
You never really touch anything.
Okay.
That's true too. You don't.
It's stuff in between.
And how would that just happen? Why would feelings evolve from nothing? We wouldn't evolve in such a vulnerable state.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, we're so vulnerable. We only live to be like 80 years old.
Also, your brain's processing what you're seeing, so you're always like behind. That's weird too.
Just a little bit, yeah. So that's why all the
like that monitor is 5 milliseconds, and I wanted one that was 1.
Okay.
Like
I'll change. I'll change topics. I'm gonna change topics for you real quick.
Yeah.
There's a book called Flash Boys. Have you guys ever heard of it?
Yeah, you told me about that.
Yep. The guy that wrote The Big Short. You guys ever seen the book The Big Short?
Great movie.
Great movie.
I've seen Get Shorty.
That movie is great, and it actually sticks to the book.
Yes.
The book is very close to that. There's another book called Flash Boys. So when, just like the stock market and stuff, we were talking about a little bit on our text string, like what happened with GME, GameStop, and AMC, and all that. In the early days of digital trading, when the market went from the guys holding up orders and shouting them to computers,
waffles,
yeah, to selling and buying right then,
right,
to computers. It all became about speed. Who could get the information to their broker the fastest, or who could get the so the data's out there. You can buy data to see like the GME thing was like you can see what shares are existing that are shorted right now, right? You can see it, and then you can act against it. Whoever has that data the quickest can react the quickest and make the most money, and they call them high frequency traders, right? So
Did you fart?
No, I was looking at the price of. He said stock market. I just checked the price of Stellar. It's not good.
The big buildings around the New York Stock Exchange became big black boxes where you could buy space in those buildings. There's no people in there at all.
For
just servers, just fiber, just data processing. Faster you could get it, faster you could intercept the regular guys, me, you, him, our orders, and buy them and then resell them back a cent higher.
Yeah.
With those cents and that's what happened, and that's what still goes on today.
Yeah.
And that's what that book's about. It's really awesome. People, all the real estate right around the stock exchange skyrocketed, and they're buying space in a server basically.
It's awesome in that short form, but it's probably not awesome.
But high frequency traders doing that millions and millions and millions of times a day, and they're making millions of dollars. But like when I submit a market order for 50 cents to buy some share at 50 cents, the market buys it at 50 cents before it even gets there. They buy it and they sell it back to me at 51 cents. And they're like, that's what the market, that was the new market order, basically, is what they were doing.
Speaking of.
Instead of the NWO, it's the new mark NWO.
What the?
NMWO.
What did you say?
Trying to do a wrestling thing.
Which was.
It's a great book. You should read it. It's awesome.
You reminded me, speaking of, there's this video of a flight simulator, that literally did what like the flight 247 did on 9/11. I don't know if it's 247, but it goes through the whole thing.
One of those ones that hit the building.
But
The building or Pennsylvania?
No, the building. The
Okay.
Pennsylvania was
second building.
Okay.
Pennsylvania was what, 98?
I forget.
So it follows that plane, right? And it's a simulator, but it has all the comms going back and forth.
Ooh.
There was people that knew that there was a hijacking. There's literally pilots talking about it. There's air traffic control talking about.
Well, yeah, they knew it was taking over because it was off course.
Yeah, we don't know what this plane's doing. Stay away from this plane. Blah blah blah. And then there's like another one that stops responding, and it's literally one that was like pointing out that they saw the plane that they were looking for and said that it's this far. Yes, it is that high. They were confirming because they want to confirm that their instruments are right. Right. It's this high. It's this far.
Right.
And the plane was like, yeah, it's right there. And then like 5 minutes later, they were hijacked too. That same plane. That was
the plane that was confirming the other one?
or whatever?
That was confirming the other one.
Yeah.
Flight 93. Flight 93 was the Pennsylvania one.
Yes.
Okay, I got a question about that. I mean, conspiracies.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
I mean, do you think Flight 93 in Pennsylvania
Was shot
crashed or shot down?
Shot down, probably.
Me too. What
But
about,
I don't know.
do you think
I'm not
the
saying
one that hit the
I'm not saying
Pentagon was actually a plane, or do you think?
I think it was a plane.
The videos all point
videos-
to missile.
Yeah, the videos all
videos
show,
all point
they
to
don't
missile.
show shit.
It's pretty obvious
For
because it goes down
both.
and goes.
Does anyone know anyone that died? Like,
No, because
on
of
the plane?
construction. Oh, Pentagon.
What about, well, the
people did die at the Pentagon, but
the Pentagon was
flight
the
people.
part that it hit.
like,
Yes.
not that you should know
dude,
that,
that
but
spot that
holy
it hit-
shit.
the
I just
spot-
got exposed.
Hold on, the spot that it hit.
I never thought about any of this.
Hold
Yeah.
on, the spot that it hit in the Pentagon was under construction. Amanda's
Yes,
grandfather was
but-
working there, and they were all not there.
Yeah,
That day.
and the damage wasn't wide enough for those wings.
Oh, I'm just
No,
saying,
they
there
like,
were
back.
no wings.
no,
all
they bent back when they hit.
yeah, but all the
that's easily,
videos.
like-
I mean,
No,
all the
no,
videos
no,
that you
no,
not that
see,
easy.
Dude, the
there's
Pentagon
no
is bricks,
there's
not
no
steel.
I
like
think that
plane
it would,
damage.
Yeah, I think a certain amount would break. It would take the top ones down if it hit the bottom ones.
All the eyewitnesses made it sound like a missile came in, right?
I don't doubt that either. I'm just saying. I'm trying to be devil's advocate and say like it's.
Well, just to look at the Pennsylvania videos.
Well,
there's
actually,
there's no
devil's
like there's not a tire.
yeah, it was blown to
Oh,
smithereens.
but the passport made it. The passport from the hijacker was there, or whatever.
Perfect
Right?
condition.
Didn't they find that at 9/11? Like the ground site couldn't find anything from the plane, but they
Yeah.
found a
Some
perfectly
guy just like walked by and shook a
preserved-
passport out of his pant leg.
perfectly preserved
like it's Andy
passport
Dufresne digging through his fucking jail
from
cell
some
wall.
Iranian dude or whatever dude.
It's very sketchy. And but the thing is, like I always hear about the explosions they heard in the basement
Yeah.
that weren't, but that could be
It's
easily
pancake, dude. It's
no,
a
but
classic.
I know, but that could easily be the gas and everything going down the elevator shafts all the way down to the very bottom.
Whatever you say about the Twin Towers,
Yes.
there's no argument
7.
that can defend Building 7.
I know.
There's literally
Oh, yeah.
nothing
There's none.
besides controlled
nothing.
demo.
It just
They
it just-
found
And I live to disagree with
So
Jacob.
many-
I got nothing.
so many
There's
buildings,
nothing.
so many buildings around it.
It was
There's
so
a-
far away.
there's a firefighter on the video that you see that get back, we're about to take this building down. And you're like, okay, what? There's that. And then the way the building falls, and then all of the rubble that they found all
There's-
of explosive material that you would only find
They were
from
still
an
on
explosive,
fire. It was what's it called? Where it still burns hot. It's like hot as
like
shit.
napalm type stuff.
It's not
Masonite?
napalm. It just I don't know. It burns really really hot for a long period of time.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they've had literally concrete buildings on fire for like a day.
Yep.
They haven't.
Yep.
Yep.
More than a day.
We gotta stop
They
just accepting that.
They don't fall down.
We don't know. I don't think we're ever gonna. No, I'm just saying. But you gotta stop accepting.
Dude, the Twin Towers were triumphant feats of engineering.
Yes.
They were fucking years and years and years and years ahead of their time.
And every single one of those was like a column, dude.
Dude.
Yeah, but you know, like the
plane
guy,
didn't
there,
slice-
like there was so much
people have
asbestos in those
gotten-
buildings too, and like
What?
half that building was unoccupied that day.
No, I know.
Like
Yeah.
you know, because they have major asbestos problems. There was all
That's what they
kinds
said
of
to get everybody out.
Somebody's living with that shit though. Someone's living with that, knowing what happened that day.
Bush too.
I don't think Bush was really as in on it as.
I think Bush is in on a lot more stuff than we
I
give him
don't
credit
know.
for.
He
But he
plays the
does
dumb
look
role
like he
good.
loves the
He
country,
pla-
right?
He played that fucking goofy Gilligan's
He is
Island
just
character
painting now.
so
He's
good,
just
He
painting
does do
bro.
a good job at that.
He's just painting now. Like, oh my god,
I don't think it was. I don't
gotta-
think
Please
it was
think I'm
like.
crazy.
I gotta get out of my head.
I don't think it was like we did it or they did it. I think it was an us thing.
there is
It was a consortium.
there is a
thing.
firefighter and it's a damn shame because what a guy.
He probably had a sweet mustache.
He did. I think so. But he was literally on the comms, and he flew up them steps with a full pack. He flew up them
Loved
steps.
his job, loved his country.
They have the timing. They have everything. Every time he checked in, they have his voice. He was flying up those stairs to get to people. And he got to people. And he got them halfway down and stuff. But eventually didn't make it. It was such
That's the shitty part.
It's a crazy story. If you look it up on, not you, but if people look it up, I can't remember exactly.
The Towers of Tunnel run is always a run. My buddy does it every year, and it's like a run.
Flights?
No, it's not. It's a run from the tunnels to towers.
Oh, gotcha.
So there was a guy who like got stuck in the tunnel, whatever tunnel. You know, there's a bunch of tunnels that go in there. I can't remember which one. And he sprinted the whole way to the towers, and then went in there and freaking did his thing and got killed. And now every year, like the guys from my school go do it.
Well, it's kind of like Murph on Memorial Day with the CrossFit
like
people.
that, yeah.
Or a marathon, literally a marathon.
But it's like it's
people
not
still
that
do it
You're
now.
doing it in honor.
No, I know marathon was ridiculous. But
so many people do it every year. Yeah.
One thing they don't talk about enough. Well, they do, but like when you look back on those videos, it wasn't a big thing that day. Like because we just saw the news, we just knew what was happening, and that was it. But now when you look back, there was a lot of smack, people's bodies hitting the floor, jumping.
Yeah, like
that
the real part of it,
jumping.
Still haunts me to this day.
It's awful, and I'm glad they obviously put it on TV. But that is awful.
No, they do. They put that on regular television after so many years.
Nowadays, yes, but back then I'm saying it was non-existent. We didn't hear anything about that.
No, you saw the guy like giving the
you saw the guy go down
or whatever he was doing while he was just falling
the one guy went head first.
Yeah,
that was rough.
He dove down head first.
Oh, and he wanted to make sure he did the job. I'm not mad at him.
But they found out who it was too.
Oh,
yeah, they found out who it
was.
Well,
the heat was
the
so
family.
much. Like
it was off of just like his shirt. They knew that he was in janitor, or they knew that he was in this division, and he went head first. And like it's a beautiful shot in between both towers, and he's like,
was it the lobby? Was it the when they did that big documentary? Was it the lobby, like a couple buildings down, where they could just hear wham, wham,
people,
wham? It was just people fucking just sending it out the windows.
Like, can you imagine? It's that bad that you just jump,
dude.
You're like, I don't want to do this. There was a call that was, there he is right there.
There he goes.
There was a call.
Fucking Jeff Hardy.
It's one of the wildest pictures ever, dude. I mean, you caught the last minutes of it. I mean, this guy has no idea that we've seen this. He has no idea the picture was taken. I mean,
it's hard to look at.
It's the worst moment of that dude's life.
It does kind of suck.
Actually, that was probably one of the better parts of his like.
Doesn't it look like he's wearing a straight jacket though?
Why?
Yeah.
Who took that picture?
Well, CNN.
Oh, everybody was there.
Everybody was at the bottom.
Perfect jackknife for him too. Just saying.
All right.
Dude, they got lenses out of control. They got pictures that you have never seen before.
Whoa!
Okay, hold up. That's ridiculous. Who's doing that? Why is he doing that?
I don't like it.
Recreation.
Can you go back and then look at?
What are they saying? It's fake?
No, scroll down. There's a bunch more pictures of people jumping. Oh yeah, look at the top. Go scroll up a little bit and to the right. Look at all those people hanging out of that window. Like they couldn't breathe, bro.
That's terrifying.
All of them are gonna die. And they just,
I remember being home from school that day.
We're gonna get rescued. We're gonna get rescued.
I was on the phone with my mom when the second plane hit. I remember it like it was.
Why were you in school?
I had diarrhea.
I was in art class.
I'm not making this up. I'm trying to be funny.
We saw it hit.
I was sick and at home, and I called my mom. I was like, and you know what? Excuse me for being ignorant in like 10th grade or whatever it was in 2001. Had no idea that the World Trade Center was a thing. Didn't know what it was.
I've been in there.
Didn't know why it was a thing. But we were children. We were kids.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh man, the plane flew into a building in New York. Oh fuck, another one happened.
Yeah. At first I thought it was just like, oh, somebody fucked up bad.
I thought it was all playing Cessna.
The fallout from that cannot be understated.
A lot of people.
It has changed our lives. We went to war over it.
Changed Toby Keith's bank account.
That's what I think the whole thing was about. Was to go to war.
That dude, for sure.
Was to strengthen the military, get bigger contracts, make
to me
monetize the military.
In Afghanistan and Iraq for 20 years now. They had to make up lies about WMDs for that. We invaded Iraq for no reason. I mean, we did stuff for 20 years. We're still there. Like I know people that have died because of this.
Yeah.
It's BS. And then the stuff at the airport and the stuff that we accept now as part of our lives because we would rather be safe than free.
Right.
Because of that. They won. Whoever planned this and did everything, it wasn't Osama bin Laden in some cave.
Dude, no. This goes
he might have been part of it, but
this goes back to pre-Clinton. All of it, dude. Bill Clinton had, I think it was 9 or 10 chances to kill bin Laden. and never pulled the trigger?
It's bigger than Bin Laden. It literally
I'm
was
just saying
a chance to change free people how we do things. Before this, you could go to the airport, you could fly. And I hate to just zoom in on just the airport,
Well,
but
I mean,
now
you used to be able to smoke
everyone's
cigarettes on a plane
worried
too,
about
bud.
getting a terrorist attack, and you're not going to ever get killed by a terrorist attack. But we're all worried about it, and we freely give up our rights over it.
You have a better chance of the plane falling out of the sky.
Freely give up our rights to not get a terrorist attack.
I honestly
it can
don't
still
think-
happen.
I
Dude,
honestly
we
don't
take
think it's
off our
that crazy.
shoes in public,
I honestly
bro.
don't think it's that crazy to get killed by
That's
a
gross.
radicalist Muslim.
Well,
Don't think it's that crazy.
Because of this.
Well,
That's
not
why
just
you
that.
think like that.
No, not at all.
No, of
It's a
100%.
violent religion, bro. The ones that
It's
follow
they're
it
really
strictly.
not.
Well,
no.
I'm with you
Dude,
on
the
that.
Quran is a peaceful book.
it's not a peaceful book. It actually is a. It's
The
literally.
Bible's full of war and killing your children
I
too,
know,
bud.
but you got to read it in context. You got to read it in
okay,
context.
okay.
Hold on, Brent.
here we
There's a humongous
Jake, they
difference
still-
between the Bible, where the Bible, God or Jesus never command anyone to commit murder.
But
The
wait
Quran,
a
they
minute.
don't.
Hold on, dude.
Wait a minute.
Didn't he tell a guy to kill his own son?
Did he kill
Yes.
his son?
Did he kill son?
I don't fucking know.
He didn't. He stopped him.
No, he doesn't know.
So,
there's
there's
also
a big difference.
There's literally Muslims throwing gays from the top of buildings.
They're also fucking goats.
That would add to the problem.
Sure, okay.
Is there something coming after that?
But
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the radicals.
Yeah, the guy that's
I'm
fucking
not,
the goat
I'm not
came.
talking about the majority of them, actually. I'm talking about all the extremists.
I honestly don't think it's an extreme religion.
If you're
The ones that
good at
follow
it,
it, yeah.
if you're
No, but
good
dude,
at being
Dude,
a Muslim,
Christianity
then
was
you are
spread throughout
extreme.
Europe through violence and murder and
That's not
fucking
true,
war.
Brett.
Yes,
That's
it
a lie
is.
you've been fed. It's not true.
Oh,
it's not true.
So the Inquisition didn't happen.
The Inquisition has nothing to do with real religion or anything.
What?
It has nothing.
a
That's when
guy.
the government gets involved with
And the
Catholicism.
government got involved and made you scared of Islam.
No, dude. They literally shot up a whole building over a cartoon. Extremists.
That's
I'm
true.
saying
You
extremists.
just said the word extremists.
Let me.
yeah, the ones that follow it
Yeah,
strictly.
and extremist
Well-
religions, people blow up abortion clinics on the
No,
fucking rent, bro.
That's extreme. What he's saying is actually like a good Muslim.
A good yes.
Like you're actually
Not-
here to the. Now, what you're trying to say is that Christianity has flaws like the Inquisition. That is not Christianity at all. And a
But it
Muslim
happened
cleric
in the
would
name
tell
of
you.
Christianity.
I understand that, but that doesn't
All
mean
of
it's
this happened
Christianity.
in the name of Islam.
I understand that too. But,
I don't see the difference.
But if you read the Quran, it does tell you to kill infidel, people who are not your religion.
Jacob, I love you.
They
And I
still-
know you're very well read. You have not read the Quran.
I've read way more than you, I can assure you.
I'm not. And
I
I'm not,
can assure you of that. And I've
Oh,
also read the
that's-
Bible.
That is true. You just bopped him, but he was like, "Well, hold on."
I have not read the Quran because I don't want to read
Jacob?
the Quran.
Every
Here
time
it
I'm
comes.
with you, I know you're the smartest man in the room.
I don't need that. I don't need the
I've
fluff.
gotta go.
I don't need the
Every
fluff.
time. He's got
I'm not
I
trying
don't
to buff
need
your
that.
pickle.
You are.
I'm literally
Well,
trying
then-
to defend your
about to say
thing.
this is
the best episode
where-
ever. You're not.
No, I am.
All you gotta
The
do-
Inquisition was based in Catholicism, right?
Right.
The
Let it go.
government
Let it go.
used
Let it go.
a state religion to get people to do what they want to do. I'm always against a state religion because you're going to convince people to do things you don't want to do. Europe was the Dark Ages were because basically the government decided to use a state religion to oppress people, right?
It was a tool.
They a tool to get people to do what they want.
So what you do on the weekends isn't stately?
No.
No. No.
No.
And I'm not saying it is. I need to
Could
be
not
learned.
be further outside of the realm of the U.S. government or any government.
So you're saying that Islam and Catholicism is state-run?
No, I'm saying Catholicism or the Anglican Church or any of these type of churches that. Okay, are you familiar with the Vatican?
Yes.
Do you understand that that's a country?
Yes. It's a
That has a
country
pope.
within Rome, within Italy.
And,
yes.
and they
Anything funny
project.
coming up? Oh, go ahead. Sorry, we were talking.
No, we're listening.
Yeah,
But we were letting you guys talk because it's more important than what we're talking about.
yeah.
but
What do y'all
I'm,
wanna talk
I'm
about?
trying to
No,
figure out what
no,
the Vatican has to do with 9/11.
We're literally see that's the thing. You're focusing on 9/11.
The Vatican
about
doesn't
a
do
lot
anything
more
that.
than that.
The Vatican has to do with. It's a country based on a religion,
Yeah.
and that's messed up. That's the
Yeah.
exact opposite of what USA is about, right? We're about
Supposed to
everyone
be.
can
Supposed to be
practice
about-
what they
yes.
want within, as long as they don't hurt another person.
Yeah.
That's our whole deal.
Yeah.
Islam is not about that. The reason I know about Islam is, believe it or not, I wrote many papers on this when I was in college, and then later, I've studied this. That is
At
not
a military institute.
not
That's like
a
the most
peaceful
American thing ever.
They're still
religion.
pulling the information
No,
from the
trust
source.
me, they hated it, and they were like, "Oh, you're wrong." Blah blah blah. They're more.
Accepting of
It's
such.
well, when you're writing papers,
So
it's
did you get
generally,
called a cuck?
I would never get called a cuck.
No,
I guess
look,
what I'm trying to say is,
dude, I've met so many good Muslims. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
I have two.
just like the people that have, like you're saying, have burned down abortion clinics. That's not most Christians.
Rick,
Come on.
would you say you're Catholic? Were you raised Catholic?
Were you baptized Catholic?
Baptized.
There it is.
So you're
St. Mary's
Catholic. I
County.
mean, you're
are
Catholic. You're
and you are-
Catholic.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
what's
Okay.
your ring?
There's
Oh, watch your foot.
Sorry, my complete bad.
No,
Fuck
no,
that
there's
all
all.
You're good.
Muslims that are just as Catholic as you are Catholic, which is not much, but you understand what it is, right?
Yes.
That are Muslim,
I went
and
to
they're
private
fine
school.
people. They're just
I did
they're
Bible
fine.
studies.
Hold on. Did you graduate high school from private school?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you go?
Right here.
See, like you're
What
as
year?
Catholic as it gets
2004.
in many people's
boy.
Yeah.
thing, right? So if you were Muslim
Went to
and you
high
went
school with my
to,
ex-wife.
say you went to school of the Quran and you graduated, right? We'd be like, dude, Rick is full on Muslim. You're full on Catholic in many people's view. You went to Catholic high school,
Right.
But like you
All I
don't
gotta do is
it.
talk to me for like 10 minutes when I talk.
I know, but that's
about
the
how
same
Jesus
as,
was
that's
a
the
carpenter.
same as Muslims are.
When you talk
Muslims are the
They
same.
were just the rich kids doing cocaine on top of the hill, bro.
Hey.
Same
Easy.
Muslims
Easy.
do the same drugs. They do everything the same. They're
Yeah.
the same people as us.
They have pedos.
They're the same people. They're just
Yeah, a lot
trapped
of
in
pedos.
religion.
Goat fuckers.
However,
But at the same
They're-
time, they kill gays.
yeah,
and throw them on the
however,
roof.
their religion
That happens
when
here,
you're
too.
when you're like into it. So say you're an
Not as
independent
much.
fundamental Baptist,
Not
like
at all.
I
I don't
grew
think it
up.
happens.
Not at all.
I would be considered an extremist Muslim, but our religion, Christianity, doesn't call for the deaths of other people.
Only the persecution.
Muslim, no, definitely not the persecution.
Shh, come
Definitely,
on, bud.
no one's persecuted more than Christians in this country right now.
You
no
know
one.
what? I think
But you're turning the script.
I'm not turning any
Whoa, whoa,
Yes,
whoa,
you
script.
are.
There's
how
no
so?
script.
Hold on, how so?
So
One sec.
right now, it's very fashionable to be woke. I understand that, and it annoys me too.
It's not fashionable.
Yes,
People
it
are losing
is.
their
No,
jobs and their livelihood by not being woke. It's more than
Well, that's what he's
fashionable.
kinda saying.
It's oppressive.
I mean, that's what he means.
I
All
I
right,
agree
all
with
right.
you. I'm not going to argue that.
okay.
So, but at the same time, so you're, fuck, I lost it. God damn it.
No, get it back. Come on.
I'm just saying. So
Come on.
you're almost being
Come on, Brain.
persecuted for being a religious white man.
I'm not saying me because
No, I'm
I
not
don't
talking
want
about you. I'm talking about
I
at
say
a broad
Christians
spectrum.
in general
If
are
you
under
were to-
more
if
attack
you were
than
to speak
anyone
up
else.
against anything,
Anything.
yeah, it's
Dude,
you're gonna
anything.
feel wrath.
Anything.
Yes, yeah, and it happens everywhere though.
Yeah.
It's not like
I'm kind of envious of the
So-
balls Jacob has sometimes to say the shit he says.
I've gotten. I know. I
Mike
get shit-
says more stuff than me.
I know. I've gotten
Let's
shit
be
from you
honest.
over this, but let me finish the point out. Candace Owen with her book, right, called Blackout, right?
I gotta read.
Go figure. It's called Blackout.
It's a great book. You can't.
sure it is.
I really cannot talk shit
She's
about.
so smart.
You cannot talk.
You don't
shit.
like her?
You cannot
He
talk
thinks
shit
she's a
about it.
pandering black woman who wants
Dude, she's
reads.
playing the
That's what he
role.
thinks. but he
She's
doesn't
so
know anything
smart.
about
She's
her.
literally the opposite.
She's so brilliant.
She's literally the one.
Oh.
She's
She's
get off
playing
your
the
ass.
role.
When I get mad, this is why.
You guys are all three of you guys
You
are
don't know.
married.
You don't know about
You're
her.
all marionettes right
You
now.
don't know
She's
about her.
fucking laughing at
You
all
don't
of you.
know about her.
She doesn't care
You don't know
anybody.
anything about
She didn't care about anybody.
She's braver than any one of us in this
she's
room.
so brave. She's a black woman that loves Trump.
It doesn't matter.
She's
She doesn't.
so brave.
You're focused on the Trump part. Oh.
Exactly.
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
care.
I'm not worried about the Trump
She
part.
calls it
so
like-
that's the fun part. I say one thing, and then all of a sudden,
That
it's,
was
oh,
your
you're
point.
so focused.
That was your point.
That was one point of many.
That's only what you said.
Oh, because you went, oh, no, Trump.
That's only what he said.
I mean,
Why
what
do
am I
you-
supposed to do? Produce a laundry list all of a sudden?
Look,
Just read the book.
All right,
why
let's
are you
restart.
caring
Have you
about
read it?
what she
Yes.
cares?
No,
Like,
you listen to it.
you think that we
What's
just
the
sit there and
difference?
hope
There's
that
a
she
huge
cares
difference.
about what we
No, there's
think?
not.
Huh?
I'm confused by your point. Like,
Why?
He's very confusing.
yeah, like
You'll
I
get
don't
used
give
to
a
it.
fuck if she cares about me or not.
You're not
or
supposed
what
to.
I'm supposed to do.
Right.
But if she comes to you and she has information with
Her points are valid.
Dude,
valid
she's so
points
agree with
backed up by facts, and I agree with
I
her
love that
opinion.
backed up by facts. So
Opinion.
she's a black woman, Ben Shapiro. Cool. She's well read
Yes.
and smart.
Okay,
Cool. Good for her.
That's an outlier, Brent.
that's
It's
okay.
a,
What else
it's
do you
a
want?
very much an outlier.
What else do you? I mean, like,
I'm just
she's
saying,
she's
dude,
a woman who's
I'm just
smart.
saying you can't
She
have
happens
that
to be
harsh
black.
of
I like
opinion.
what it.
Woman, smart
Without-
outlier. I mean,
You can't have that harsh of an opinion on somebody
Now
without
Jacob's the
knowing.
fucking champion of women.
Brent's just a racist.
I just made fun of all women, but you missed it. I said outlier. Women, red outlier. I said.
So,
Yeah.
dude, I think
I didn't even finish my point.
I'm not.
I think you just hate her popularity.
I don't
I'm
even
not
remember that.
questioning her smarts or anything. She's playing everybody like marionette. She's fucking.
I know you have a good point,
she's
Mike.
fucking
I have
Milo
one-
Yiannopoulos
can I make
with
a
a
comment?
vagina and black skin.
I know what it is. So,
Like-
anyways, if I can get back to it,
Yeah,
please.
go ahead, bud. Sorry, I
She
didn't
had
mean
a
to
book
push you.
that she released called Blackout. Now, she shares in her story, literally people that are her fans who are like, "There's her book," and they cover up other people's books, like Obama's, like whoever. I'm like, that's not right, to me. That's literally censoring. That's literally blocking out other people's books. Like,
Agreed.
that's not right. And she keeps sharing them, and I'm like, I don't agree with that. I agree with a lot of what she says. I don't agree with that.
All right, I'm
Correct?
sorry.
Now there is one thing I will say, and I'm going to support you on this. Everybody on the left supports everything that they're doing. That if she was a complete liberal
Yeah.
and they were taking her book and covering every, sorry,
Okay, yeah.
they would be fucking yes, do
They're
that.
doing it as like a fan thing.
I didn't understand what you're saying. They're taking her book
So
and
they're
taking
at the
pictures of
bookstore.
it, putting
No,
it
no,
in front
no,
of
no,
other
They're at
people.
Books A Million, Daddy.
Yeah,
Come on, catch up.
They're at a bookstore, right? And they're grabbing her book and just moving over on the shelf and
Okay.
covering up books.
Okay.
And it's not right. I don't think so.
You
But
say
she's
that
sharing
now, and I
that?
agree with you.
She's sharing it.
Okay,
That's what
fucked
irritates
up.
me because
like
if she
it.
was, but
Other way around.
if she was
she'd be
on the
like,
left side,
look at this.
retweeting,
Look what
telling
they're doing.
people
They're
to do
censoring
it.
me. They're censoring me.
Yeah.
And
So,
you got to call it for what it is whenever you see it.
Yes.
Brent, for you,
Both
I
ways.
agree with you. That's BS.
Yeah, that's
It's
bullshit.
free market, dude. Let it. If they want to see Obama, let them buy Obama. You know.
Yep.
So for you, what would it take for you to like think a black woman is not?
Oh, now
Trying
I am
to-
racist. Now all of a sudden
That's
I'm
not
the
what he said.
fucking
No, let me
That's not what he
answer the
said.
question.
Just-
To for you to seem like this is legit. Like this woman's legit. She's been through it. She's seen what's right, and she wants to be.
She
She,
was
wants
just-
America to be a certain type of place that she wants it to be.
Maybe I need to know more about Candace
she
Owens
was-
and other.
Brent,
and-
she
and
was
I-
raised different.
I will.
She was raised by a grandfather.
Okay.
He was one of those old school black dudes, a good guy. And you
Okay,
need to
so
read
one
the
of those
book.
guys
Who
that
said
hung
you're
out
not
at
a
teddy
victim?
bears? I don't
Take
get
life
what
by
you're
the
saying.
balls
Not a
and
victim.
try to figure it out.
Oh, he gave her a lot of shit, and he was very tough on her, and he made sure she did something.
And she was a Democrat before.
I think you got it
Well,
all
I mean,
wrong about her.
A
that's a given almost,
lot of
right?
people are like that.
But no,
nowadays.
I really feel like when
Dude,
you're
our
young,
grandparents.
when you're young, you're
and-
Democrat,
dude,
and then as you get
you know,
older and start
maybe
fucking paying your own shit, and then
If
you
you're
start
young and you're
realizing-
not Democrat, you have no soul or heart. If you're
So-
old and you have and you're if
Uh-oh.
you're old and you're not a Republican, you have no brain. That's what they say.
So here's the thing. You went to Riken.
Mhm.
You know, my
not by choice.
I understand.
Radical.
Just let me finish. Let me finish.
Uh-huh.
My grandfather was president of the county elections board for a fucking half century, man. Catholic, old school Catholic. My grandparents and your grandparents knew each other.
Oh yeah.
Very,
well, my
very well.
grandfather was county commissioner for 12 years.
Right. Both of our grandparents, I guaranteed, were registered Democrats.
Oh, they were. My grandfather was a
Exactly.
registered.
Different party back
Yeah.
then.
Was.
But that's
Totally.
that's my fucking point.
Oh, it's definitely changed.
I don't know that that's your point. What's
It's
your point?
changed over the years.
My point is that all of a sudden, over the course of 2 generations,
Yeah.
we went from Democrats to Republicans.
It
Doesn't
was
make sense to
about-
me.
Well, I mean, the
Yeah,
Democrats also
right.
freed the slaves.
That's not a thing.
I was worried Wes wasn't paying attention, bro. He wasn't talking and everything.
That was the
I
Republicans.
was.
I haven't figured Wes out yet.
I know.
I can't tell
He
what
just
he
wears
is.
loud. He
I can
just
tell you
wears.
what he is.
He just wears loud $70 shirts and shows up. It's
The
fine.
shirt says Democrat.
I guess my point is what would it take you for a young black girl to like what would it take you for you to take her seriously?
So maybe I'm not as well read on Candace Owens as I should be to form an opinion that I have, and I'll
Which
take
means
full
you shouldn't
responsibility for
probably
that.
form
So,
it.
Brent,
Yeah.
are you saying that you just can't take young black women seriously?
Well, that's he's
It's
using,
not the taking I'm worried about; it's the coming.
but he's doing it. Oh. So, anyways, this is a funny thing. I thought of this.
Hey, wait, are we getting to the list now?
There's this video I saw.
Yeah.
Now, I watched.
I
watched.
final thought: Candace Owens is playing all of y'all.
I just. I mean, it's-
Disagreed.
I think to a certain extent,
The
there's
same way Ben Shapiro was 2 years ago, and y'all don't give a shit anymore.
Oh,
To a certain extent, yeah, she probably digs her
By the way,
heels,
you love Ben Shapiro.
digs her heels in a little bit, and probably
I
does
might
some
own
stuff
2
she
Ben Shapiro
shouldn't.
books.
She attacks a lot of people for saying something like there was a recent event where
Cardi B.
no
Well, that's ridiculous. Fuck
what's
that
the guy
shit.
that says all of you gay? John Legend. So his wife
Chrissy Teigen's a fucking
yes.
Dude,
was
dipshit.
literally
She's
telling
the
people to-
worst.
now the only reason you know about that is because of Candace Owens was blasting her for that.
It's
All
pretty
that-
much that. I agree with you.
She was
Yeah, but
blasting. But the
she-
thing is, every time it happens, like every time someone does like something wrong,
Mhm.
she's literally doing cancel culture on her side. Like,
Oh,
where
yeah.
she's like, cancel them.
It's
Cancel.
it's
Well,
reverse.
she
Oh,
and
it's
she's
becoming the
Well, no, it's
she's
reverse
admitted
cancel
it.
culture, and I get it.
She's admitted that
She's doing
that's
it
what
now.
she's doing.
I'm not
because
mad at her for that. She's just playing both. That means she's just doing what they would have done.
I don't
Yeah.
think Chrissy
I
Teigen
totally
should be
get
canceled. I think she should be. I think should be brought to the attention like
Well,
it is.
hold on.
Chrissy
And
Teigen
she
should not be
should-
championed, but what
I don't
she
think anyone should
said
be.
was not that big of a fucking deal.
Well, she
Let's
told
be
someone to kill
honest.
She
herself.
told a
like,
person
who
that
hasn't
was
really told someone to-
dealing with suicidal thoughts to kill themselves.
Where,
I've told someone to kill
dude,
himself.
everybody on this person has thought about it once or twice, and I
I'm
don't give
a
a
happy
fuck what you say.
motherfucker.
Wait a second. Chrissy Teigen's wrong here, right? We
Yes.
all
Oh
agree?
yeah.
Barely.
Okay. If she got outed by it, she doesn't have a job, so it's not like she's going to get canceled.
Right.
Who cares? She's a piece of crap person. Like, let
Well,
her be a
no,
piece
she
of
had
crap.
sponsors and stuff. She had clothing
Well,
in
let
stores.
Target
And
Target
they're
backed out real
sponsors
hard.
back you on your actions.
So I watched the Mayweather Logan fight.
So did I, and I'm mad about it.
I didn't think it was that bad. I think that Mayweather probably could have ended it quicker.
In the
But they
fourth
get
round,
paid
he
for
was
the longer
done.
they went.
I think he wanted it to be a big show.
Well, I heard that they
Logan was
got more
gassed.
money if they
I didn't
made
know
it
that.
last.
I didn't know that.
So,
I mean, that's what I heard. I don't know if that's true
Maybe.
or not.
But I
From the
maybe,
same people that Brent heard that a Christy Max in St. Mary's County.
right.
Well, then we are going to be searching.
So this video right here,
You're gonna be fucked up
it
when
made me
she
think of
says when
this.
she's
You
here,
wanna-
bro.
Dude, I'm going to be so excited. I'm gonna call you
So
immediately.
this,
jerk
this
off right
young
now.
this young guy goes to fight this old boxer, and it's a pretty funny video. Here it is.
Let's try to beat this old man.
I've
I've seen this,
Yeah.
I
but
have
this
not.
is great.
Yes, it is great.
You know,
What should I do?
dude, this
All
old
right, so
guy.
they're facing off. Everything's cool. Everything's great.
He's hitting
Old guy
himself in
hit
the face.
himself a couple times. Now he's into it. Oh, he got
Oh,
hit by the
shit,
young
he's
kid.
he's taking some licks.
Oh, here comes the big. Oh, he's
Look
done.
at the head movement.
Oh!
Go to sleep, young blood.
He doesn't stop either.
Oh, my god.
gosh. So,
They're
hold
all
up.
haymakers too from the side. It's all weird.
I mean, are we sure that's
Damn.
not a young guy dressed up as an old guy?
No,
Dude, I've never
that's
seen
an
old
man.
guys cannot
You
throw
can
punches
tell
like
by his
that.
shoulder.
Look at him.
No, dude,
You
he
can't-
was throwing punches you can't
He has
throw.
a
You
hunchback.
can tell by his hunch,
Look,
He's got
Giant
the old
Knoxville
guy
had a hunch.
hunchback.
when he-
dude. No.
These punches are insane.
He's an old boxer. Bro.
Okay, all you got to do is Google Floyd Mayweather's Floyd Mayweather's jab to Logan Paul's jab. That shit was scary.
Yes.
The difference
Much
in that
different.
was terrifying.
Dude,
And he's twice his age.
all Logan had to do though was jab him.
He's wearing
lot
New
more.
Balances. You know he's
Look at
old.
these hits, dude. It's so
Dude,
funny.
I don't know. Those are legit punches.
See,
They made him
I
stop.
He
don't
landed
think
him.
he's as old as he looks.
He's old.
I'm going to say he's in
70.
like
he's in
early
his
50s.
I'm gonna say early 60s.
Really?
Mid
Yeah.
six.
I think it's
Mid
70.
six.
They're clearly in a foreign country.
You can't do ages in foreign countries.
Nah,
Everyone knows this.
Yeah, it's much harder. Much harder.
I agree with that though. It's funny.
Much
Dude.
harder.
That's like Croatia or something. They don't have birth certificates.
That's like if you look at a 40-year-old in 1970 and a 40-year-old now, they look like our fucking grandparents, bro.
So what was next on that thing?
That's true.
That is true.
We like old people used to have gray hair. Now everyone's
Right.
like young and fit, and you're like,
Yeah.
I thought you were old.
Oh,
What's going on?
this is my
Hating
favorite.
liberals.
This is my favorite saying. So this guy is super racist, being super racist to an Indian woman.
Chinese man on. Hold on. Can we go back to the
Super.
Chinese man on a racist
Hold
rant
on.
against an
Let
Indian
me
woman in
stop
Singapore?
this for a second. I have not read this. I've been in Singapore a lot. Everyone knows that, right? I spent over 7-8 months there.
I don't know this.
Why?
There's a couple Indian neighborhoods that are literally people treat them like the scum of the earth.
Mm.
And everyone in Singapore is Chinese. Like they're the ruling class. They're Chinese people.
Yeah.
They got moved there or kicked out or whatever, and they're there.
Oh, they're lepers.
And they hate the Indians.
That's weird.
And I haven't seen this video yet, but I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's
But by
Chinese-
the way, when you roll through those train stations, it freaking smells when you go through the Indian ones because they smell a certain
Curry,
way. They just
curry.
do. Yeah,
And-
it's
and-
rough.
But
Chutney stinks.
It's a Chinese man on a racist rant against an Indian woman in
Me and Rick
Singapore
like, yeah, it's fine.
until
Yep.
her husband has had enough. But I want you to pay attention to what the husband says when he does it.
You fuck your ass.
Don't walk away, come back. Pissed about this bitch.
That's
Sweet
Singapore,
backpack.
man.
He hates her.
That beep is a McDonald's, by the way.
So ready?
That's a McDonald's
My
fryer.
man rolls up.
100%.
You gotta listen to Spark, so. And think about how many people in this world need this. Real bitch to your wife. Here it comes.
Yeet!
Shit, yeah.
Look at that weird punch, bro.
Oh, God
I mean,
damn.
there ain't any weird punches.
They're weird
You like
punches.
can't knock him out because you can't actually hit him.
So not American.
It's like jumping.
The problem is that guy is going to go to jail and get caned and stuff. It's going to be
Oh.
bad. I hope he broke out.
So, that's my favorite line, though.
Who was the white?
Slap
Who
the
was that?
shit
Who
out
was
of
that?
him.
That's
South,
awesome.
Shut the fuck
Who was
up.
that South African kid they got caned in Singapore? Or was he American? Joran Vandersloot?
Wes,
I don't know.
Wes, go back to that part. One
That's
more
a
time.
badass video.
One more time. Right here.
I've seen that, dude. They don't do it.
That's
He
smack.
left
That's
it there.
the
dude.
worst
I gotta
punch
hear it. I gotta
ever.
hear it. I gotta hear it.
God, he hit him again. Gonk.
Oh! He opened. No. The chick.
They're like knots.
Dude, who was that? Hold on. Who was that chick that died in the early 2000s
we're
that
good.
the whole
That's so
country
funny.
was worried about?
Princess
And she's-
Diana.
No, she was a blonde teenager. She went, and then like
The Aruba chick?
the Joran Vandersloot kid.
Oh, man.
I think you're right. The Aruba chick.
John Benet
Aruba.
Ramsey?
Yes.
Aruba.
Yeah. I know you're talking about.
And then that kid got caned because he like damaged
Do you
some
know what
cars in
caning
Singapore.
is?
Yes, it's a kendo stick across
Thank
your
you.
back, bro.
It's on your butt. So they
I mean,
hit you
can
like
watch caning videos. It's all
they hit you
And
2 or
then
3
the
times in your
thighs.
butt, and then it splits wide open, and you literally can't sit down for like 3 months.
You
And then
ain't
when your
shitting,
3 months
Daddy.
is up, you go back and you get the rest of your sentence. So they give you like 10 or whatever, or 9.
Yeah.
You do like 2 or 3 at a time, and then you basically
Oh,
can't
don't go to this
sit.
yet.
You
Don't go to
basically
this yet.
can't sit
This
for
is,
a
this is
year.
the answer to the last.
But they don't really do it that much. I mean, dude, I've been in Singapore. It's very first world. It's not like this, except it is like this. The Chinese
I mean,
people
dude, that
run.
might as well have been Waldorf. I don't. I mean, that's fine.
You never
Yeah.
see this
People get
because the
punched in the face
cops are
everywhere you go.
What's the
freaking
chicken
brutal.
place?
Hip hop waffles, chicken and waffles.
Never seen them in my life, and suddenly they were like everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
There's 4.
Like, dude's killing
My
it.
favorite thing about the hip hop chicken and waffles places, they're owned by Middle Eastern people.
You cannot name a
They,
place hip hop.
they literally named it hip hop to get black people through the door,
Yeah.
and it works.
Like, what's hip hop about this? So, there was another question.
Hip hop chicken and fish, or whatever the fuck it's called.
But
Hip hop, chicken, and fish.
Yeah.
That's what it
oh,
is.
look at this. Okay, so we were just at the
Shut the
slap.
fuck up.
Oh, top 10. Okay, we got a top 10.
Oh shit.
Oh Lord.
All right, I need a top 10. I need. Can we do top 5 actually?
Yeah, we'll go
Okay.
5.
So 5. I need 5 guesses of who you think the top paid athletes are.
All right,
So
I know what you're gonna say.
So,
I got it. I know what it
We
is.
start with Rick.
I already
Rick's
know.
the guest.
Don't start with me.
Top 5. So we need
Come on,
Is this of
bitch.
2020 or of all time? What can you give me?
2021.
2021.
2021. So
21?
far this year.
Yeah, so far. Yep. Who gets paid the most?
A
Got
soccer
it.
player.
I'm good.
Ronaldo.
Okay, Ronaldo, you're thinking of?
A soccer player.
A soccer player. You got to do better than that.
Come on, man,
If you don't know, you got
don't be
pass,
ignorant,
you gotta
bitch.
pass- you
Ronaldo
gotta-
or Messi or some of these other guys that Brent knows that I don't.
Whoa.
Sorry, I'm trying to-
Ibrahimovic.
Nah, Ibra's too
Why is that
old.
even out?
It's not football. It's either baseball or soccer player.
All right. Well, who?
Dude, I'm locked and loaded.
You got to guess.
I'll take Ronaldo.
Okay. He's got one guess.
One guess.
So top 5. I'll probably get the order wrong.
Okay.
I know Messi and Ronaldo are on the top 5.
Okay.
I will take King James.
Okay.
Are they including? I'm assuming
Yeah,
they're including
sponsorships.
sponsorships.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will take King James with the Gatorade and the shoes and all that shit.
You could say the same answers, by the way.
I'm gonna throw Kobe in there too for 2021.
Okay.
And
Lastly,
Federer.
Okay,
Ooh.
it's a good guess.
I'll take his list. It's a good list. I might add Tiger Woods because he's always up
So
there.
what's your list? Hold up. Top 5.
I mean, Ronaldo, Messi, of course. There's one other soccer player I cannot think of. I know he just got a
Are
big
you thinking
deal.
of Kylian Mbappe?
No, it
That's
wasn't.
his-
Neymar.
Maybe Neymar, but it was
No,
somebody else.
Neymar
That
has
got,
made
it was
money
somebody
in
else that got a big
You're
deal.
lying. He's played in France.
I know there's a Formula One guy maybe on there, but I can't think of any of their names.
Elio Castroneves.
Dude, I
don't
watched
know.
that Formula One thing on Netflix. It's pretty legit.
It's
Yeah.
a good. It's good.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
into
making
it.
a claw here. Tiger Woods is always up there.
Dale
I'm gonna
Jr. Dale Jr.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Oh,
basketball.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's,
throw in-
I don't think LeBron's like top guy anymore, is he?
I'm gonna throw in Michael Jordan still.
I'm not going to do
Dude,
that.
coming off.
Because he doesn't have a salary
shoes.
anymore.
Shoes.
And he
Last guy.
owns, and he's the majority
Last
owner of
guy?
the fucking
Your last guy.
Hornets, bro.
Yeah.
You said basketball, and then you stopped.
I did.
Aaron Judge.
Who's the next guy besides LeBron? Kawhi?
Well,
Is
you know
it Kawhi?
who's going to be up there next is Luca.
Luka. Oh, Luka's
Luka
going to be there.
Doncic,
I'm not ready to
yeah.
name him yet
And
because I
he's a
understand.
free
Oh,
agent
he
too.
didn't get it. He didn't get it.
Is Durant's
they're-
not up there, right?
They're
Steph
saying the
Curry.
Celtics are going to
Steph
land
Curry?
Luca and
I don't know.
Bradley
Who's got
Beal,
the big
bro.
steal? I don't know.
Bradley
I don't
Beal's-
even-
That's what I got. What do you got,
All right,
Wes?
so Wes,
So I agree with the two soccer players.
Yeah, Ronaldo and Messi, yeah.
you
I
kind of
want to say LeBron's up there.
Okay.
I think
I hate
Nadal's
LeBron.
up there.
Who?
Rafa.
Rafa
Okay.
Nadal.
Nadal.
And then Conor
Djokovic
McGregor,
has
I
gotta
think,
be up
was
there.
way up there this
Okay.
I
year.
still don't
Oh,
think.
we forgot the fights.
did.
Freaking
Conor McGregor's
Mayweather
way up
probably
there.
already up there.
he did.
Yeah, I don't think
Damn.
Mayweather is,
He
but
did.
Conor's
Mayweather
up
just
there.
made
high.
100 mil.
No, he didn't. Yeah, but he made like 60, I think, or 50 or something
I
Yeah.
like
didn't think about
Just
that.
for throwing like
They were saying
10
100 though,
jabs.
for a while.
Yeah.
10
Connor's up there, I
jabs.
know
All
that.
right, so number 5, LeBron James, 96.5 million.
Let's go.
He's such a dick.
31.5 on the field.
Agreed.
65 million off the field.
Let's go,
It's-
man.
It's a court, but keep going.
Number 4. What'd you say?
I said it's a court, but keep going.
Well, that's what it's for everybody.
I know.
It's
on
the
the field.
European list.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
No,
Field.
It's
The
a
pitch.
It's a
The
thing.
pitch.
It says on the field, off the field.
Oh, yeah,
For
tomorrow,
everybody.
Scotland, England,
Wedding off
Scotland,
the
England at
field.
3 p.m. for the Euros. Fucking
Yeah, Tuesday morning.
10 a.m. tomorrow. Chapter kind of right.
Tuesday morning. Got it. Dak Prescott, number 4.
Dad.
Really?
Dude, oh, no, dude. He
107.5
signed
million.
that fucking, what's it called when the football players sign
Extension.
Signing bonus?
The-
No. When they get
Not
the
extension,
tag.
Franchise tag.
He got
Yeah.
franchise.
Yeah, but
it was like 33
That's
and a half.
beyond that, right?
I thought he got a deal.
107.5 million.
Dak is top 5 of all time.
For
Right now.
Not of all
2021.
time, this year.
2021.
That's a crazy.
Well, I would
That's
imagine.
legit.
I
Good.
wouldn't put
time.
any
Get your
football
money,
player on
young
there.
blood. I'm not even mad at that
It's
kid.
97.5 million on the field,
Jeez, in 1 year?
10 million off.
No, see, that's his contract. He's not making 97 million a year. No way in
Guaranteed
hell.
money, bud.
Nope, no way in hell he's making 97 million.
Just
No,
the list.
not
It's
in
Forbes'
football.
list. So
I mean,
There's
Forbes-
literally
dude,
no
Forbes-
way
top plate
in
athletes.
the
I don't know if it's-
hell
I
he's
don't-
making 90 million
Signing
this year.
bonuses,
He
bud.
got $66 million in signing
Look at that,
bonus
look at that.
and
Yep.
an average salary of $40 million.
Yep. There you go, bud. There you go.
That is
That's Jerryland for you.
nuts.
That's Jerryland.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
That's
No,
crazy.
4 years and 160
4
doesn't
years,
equal
160
97
no,
in
it
1 year.
doesn't.
Yeah,
For a
it equals
slightly
40
above
on the
average
field
quarterback.
with a signing bonus of 66 million cut
so that's
4
why
ways.
this year, 2021. That's where that's at. So for football, he's getting there. Number 3.
He ain't
Everyone-
even good.
Everyone got this. Ronaldo, Cristiano.
Cristiano.
70 million on the field, 50
Juventus.
million off.
Yep, man. That Juventus, that Nike contract.
And Lionel Messi,
Lionel.
number 2.
Yeah. Number 1.
97 million, 33 million off the field. Messi. Number 1, Wes.
Conor McGregor.
Connor.
Get out of
He
here.
hasn't even fought this year.
Listen to this. On the field, quotes, 22 million.
So he's got
Off the field, 158 million.
that motherfucking
It's because it's whiskey. It's his whiskey.
It's whiskey,
Yeah.
bud.
We got that
It's
whiskey.
whiskey.
Ain't even that good.
That whiskey's trash.
It's like, it's
No,
good. It tastes good, but it's weak.
McDonald's Jameson. It's like the McDonald's version of Jameson.
Thank you.
Or,
I would rather have
Wait. What's the
Jameson or-
Jameson version of Jameson then, as far as
Okay,
restaurants
hold
go?
up. Olive Garden.
I agree with that fully.
Jameson's Olive Garden,
Yeah.
and what's the nice?
You know what? I'll give it
And
Carrabba's.
a nice Irish, you get Teely's.
I'll give Jameson Carrabba's.
Okay.
It's like it's
Yeah,
like
Carrabba's.
yeah.
So what is like the?
What-
What's a regular restaurant?
What
Not
is
an
like the
Italian
Ruth
restaurant.
Hold on.
Chris?
So Olive Garden. would
Irish
be-
whiskey's trash though.
Olive Garden would be McGregor's, and then Carrabba's would be Jameson.
Right.
That's
and then
better
above that
because-
you have like
like an actual
Teely's
Italian
or
restaurant, like a
Right, a little bistro.
I
on the
don't go to
corner.
those Italian restaurants, so I was hoping you'd
never
use
been
like
to
an
Krauss?
apple. I
Fucking
have.
good for Connor,
Use
man.
steakhouses.
Good for
I was
Connor.
hoping you'd use like Outback or,
Well,
or Applebee's or something.
Oh well, then
Something I can relate to.
Applebee's is Connor's.
I want a dollar
Outback
margarita
is
right now.
Jameson.
No, that's not good enough. That's not better enough.
You don't think so?
it's not.
Yeah, maybe.
You ever been to karaoke at Applebee's?
Let's
yeah,
go.
it's like shooting.
Heart attack.
I'm trying to think here. So it would be like
You said McDonald's.
I know.
Which I'm
It's
going
better
to
than
very
that.
shortly.
I wish
I'm
there was
gonna
one
record
that
your
way.
order. I can't wait.
I don't
Man,
know.
fuck you, Jacob.
That's the top 10. I'll think about it later.
Leave
what
me
it
the
is.
fuck alone,
So
man.
number one is Connor
McGregor.
That's
He hasn't
unreal.
even thrown a punch in 2021. I love
See that?
it.
Talking shit will get you this place.
Well, that's why everyone's doing it now. But next on the list was your best skill that no one knows about.
Okay, I put this on the list.
You did?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
It,
Okay.
it was
I
kind
can't
of
wait
like
to hear this bullshit.
it's not a real skill.
Playing the skin flute for Jake.
Let me tell you, if I'm eating a chip or something
oh my
and I
God.
drop it, I catch it so fast.
I
My left hand, I never dropped one yet in my whole life. So if I'm,
I hope
that's
this
my
camera
skill.
zooms on to me going,
I'm gonna need time to think about this then.
You got time. You got time. You got time. If I'm eating something or holding something and I drop it, I automatically catch it. I'm 100.
Jake's food,
I'm a million
everybody,
for a
is
million.
incapable of touching the floor.
It's
I
funny.
never drop it.
It is funny.
That's
I literally
Stupid
never
as
drop
shit.
it.
It's funny.
What do you got? What can you do?
Okay.
That's what I do.
Jerk
That's
off
what I do.
stalefish.
my best skill that no one knows about.
I have no idea.
Keep this
bud.
PG.
Yeah.
Eating box.
Oh gosh.
No, somebody would know about that.
Only one person.
Somebody,
Somebody would know.
somewhere.
What the fuck?
It's pretty
is
dang
this
tough.
Like I'm a good Googler. I'll give you a little bit more time. Like you know how Wes is like really bad at
You know what?
Googling.
Computer programs. I'm pretty good at learning them. That's really lame.
You're pretty
but,
good at learning computer
like,
programs.
fast. Like I know what they're getting at. They're almost all the same. They really do have like the same.
Mike, the further you go in life, you realize no one's that smart. They're all just normal people just doing stupid stuff.
Yeah.
You all of a sudden you look at a program for the first time, you're like,
Everybody-
this is all you've been doing, and I've
but
been
my-
thinking it's a mystery the whole time.
My thing is,
This is
I
it?
did the same thing when I got my job 2 years ago.
Yeah, you're like,
I'm not
I thought
gonna
these people
lie.
were smart.
Listen,
no.
Dude, I agree with you
Right?
fully.
You're like a stud probably now, and you're like,
no, listen.
I thought this was a mystery. Like I thought government
Right.
contracting was something.
No,
thing
it's
is,
really
like,
not.
It's not.
I got a
zero.
big mouth, so like people know what
My
I'm
job
good
at
at.
Pepsi
because
was
I'll
harder.
tell like
I agree.
like music, art, all that stuff. Like the things I'm good. I'm just like okay at those. Like what I'm like a secret quality. That's like hard to think about. Like a chip. Like it has to be
So-
something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take the easy route with this, and mine is vocals, is singing. Because
Okay, not a
growing
lot of
up
people
with
know
you
it.
guys, all my friends were in bands, and I was just a fat kid that carried equipment.
yeah.
Like seriously, no, I was proud of that. I was happy for my friends that were. I would drive to
Ooh, I got one.
the tri-state area with my friends and hang out, and drink beer, and watch them sing, and I would, and we'd be good.
Yeah.
And now, like, a lot of people have come up to me like, why didn't we know you could do this 15, 20 years ago? Like, what are you doing?
That's true.
And
Cool.
and I take great pleasure in surprising people.
Yeah, everyone does, bro.
I love
It's
that
fun.
shit.
It's always good to
I eat that
underplay
shit
your
up with a
skills
fucking spoon
and
and
then
go, I didn't know you could do that.
Over
That's
perform.
weird that you said because I was gonna change mine because making Amanda laugh when we are hanging out, they.
It's hard to do after 20 years, isn't it?
She does have a good laugh.
Bro, I
It's
make
so
her,
good.
But I do. Like I will do the goofiest shit just to
Yeah.
make her laugh, and like it makes me look like an idiot, but it makes her laugh. So it's like I do try like pretty hard.
No,
and
I'm not
that is
mad
a-
at you.
That is an actual
I-
skill.
that's
That's
true.
pretty dope.
I
It
tried
is.
I fuck with
It's
that.
actual skill.
And then it
With
turns into
kids too,
sexy
you start to
time.
learn like you do weird stuff to make
don't
kids
wanna do it all
laugh.
the
If
time.
anyone saw you, you'd be
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
"Bro, what are you doing?"
You know what's the best?
But your
Hey,
daughter laughs, and you're like,
well, the thing about them is repetition. Because they know it's coming. Like, I'll do something, and I'll do it again, then I'll do it slower.
Change it up a little bit.
Oh, I'll just slow it up. And then it's like, where's it at? Like, where's that ending at? And then I fucking nail him with it. And he fucking geeks out. It's great.
Dude,
But-
you posted something. It was either yesterday or early this morning, where it said Miller head and Gagnon legs.
Yeah.
I watched
funny.
that 117
It's a
times.
beautiful video.
He's got those big ass feet, those tiny ass legs, that
Yeah.
tiny ass, that huge ass head.
Yeah.
It's like a duck just pat, pat,
Yeah,
pat, pat, pat.
I love that little dude.
Dude, he's
But,
so
all right,
cool.
did you think of one yet?
Fuck no, I have no skills.
Come on.
None at all.
Dude, my skill
What?
is catching a chip
Dude,
if I
yeah,
drop it.
I know, but I can't think of something that dumb. You know
Nobody
what I mean?
can cut. Nobody can cut window tint along a line like you can.
but everyone knows that.
follow
We
the
know
top
that.
of the window.
We know you're good.
I mean,
That
it's
old, hey,
easy.
that
I'm a
old
pretty
black
good
guy in
whistler.
Loveville can't fuck with you.
Oh,
I'm a pretty
thank
good
you.
whistler.
I can whistle.
Can you whistle through your teeth?
inhaling and exhaling?
Oh, I can do
Oh,
that.
I can do that.
Okay, I thought that was a skill. Obviously, it's not.
no.
See,
Can you-
No, but that's a good one.
Can you do through the teeth?
no,
Glink, glink
I
through your
can't do
teeth?
the. I can't do the tongue thing either.
Can't do the loud one?
No, I can't.
I can't
that.
do that one. The bus driver one?
Yeah,
I can't do that.
my
What's the
aunt.
bus driver one?
Yeah, you put your finger
Oh,
somewhere and then you just
That's
let
an
it
old
rip.
Karen
That is
thing.
ridiculous.
I
That's
still don't know what they do.
I don't know what they do either.
That's what you break out when you're at Penny's watching softball.
Yeah.
I mean, that's ridiculous. Wes, talent that no one knows you got, which
Wall
I'm sure they already
jumping?
shirt picking.
know. Bitch, he's lifting everybody over it.
Burritos.
Fucking throwing them up over it.
Yeah, Wes knows how to wrap the tightest burritos.
Bomb ass
I don't know what that
salsa.
means. I don't even know what that means, Brent.
Nothing falls out of the
what
bag.
I-
You are the most racist person on tonight's episode.
I don't give a fuck.
Give the bell. Give the
Yeah,
bell.
I mean, where's the bell?
What I
the
mean is when I
All
take
the
a
bells. All the bells.
What I mean,
So
what I mean
weak.
by wrapping
The
a tight
intro
burrito
is
is
so
that
weak.
when I
Peter was
take
like, hold up.
when I take
Yeah.
a bite out of it, nothing's falling out the bottom of it.
That's pretty good.
That's a tight ass burrito.
Wes
That's a
didn't know he
wet-ass
was a good
pussy.
producer, but here he
Oh,
is.
Here I am.
Yeah, that's true.
I can drive the shit out of anything,
Okay.
What?
vehicle wise.
Okay.
Trucks, trailers, cars.
I like it.
I can drive anything.
Yep, there you go.
Do you have
So you
any
can drive
trouble
a key.
Trailers are not.
backing a boat down a ramp?
Back in the
not-
boat
that
down
is
the
a
ramp.
skill and a
I will never be on boat fails with that.
Boat fails, I love it.
Never
I
be
love
on
it.
That's
My
a great
goodness.
I'm telling
fucking
you,
thing.
I've
that
seen
is a
some
talent that
wild
I
stuff
have
on
that not
there.
a lot of people know.
I
about.
love it when white people have too much money and they think they know everything and they buy a boat and fuck it up.
Okay.
That
Don't go to
shit's
Prince
so
Frederick.
funny.
Don't go to the Prince Frederick ramp because it's not white people doing it, but it's a mess.
Benedict?
It's a mess.
Is that Benedict?
Yeah,
Can we
Benedict.
go film that
Benedict.
shit? We should like do a whole episode just
Boat
talking.
fails.
I don't
Just
fuck with that part of the river. There's
Any
sharks
day.
over there, man. Fuck them bull
Any
sharks.
day.
I ain't fucking with that
No,
shit.
we're talking way up in the Patuxent.
I,
We're good.
All right, Wes.
I'm proud of that talent.
What are you good at, Wes?
I mean,
Mortgages.
mortgages. No,
They know
so
that.
I listen.
Dressing like an
Something
asshole.
I think I'm actually kind of good at that people don't expect that I'm kind of good at is just sports in general. Like I feel
Not
like people.
walking.
I saw you hit a
Gingerly.
rip up the middle off some young girl the other day on Facebook.
That was a good hit.
That
Yeah.
sounds slutty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't you get like
Hurt
hurt?
the middle of some
I
young
pulled
girl.
like my upper
Oh
hamstring.
my god! You got a dad injury playing softball.
One
piece of
sprint
shit.
to first base. and tore his butt muscle.
Listen.
Wes, did you talk about it the whole night?
I did because this is why. This is why. You guys want to know why?
Yeah, Burt's
This
getting
is-
ice cream.
No,
You're
this
like,
is
oh,
this
honey.
made me so mad, right? So
The New Balances gave out.
So hold on. So we had a live practice. We had the girl pitch, and she throws almost 60, and they normally throw from 43.
That's called 59.
Hold on, stop. Listen.
I wish you could
That's
see
called a change-up, motherfucker.
Do you want to hear the story? Or you guys
yes,
just want
After
to?
we make fun
Yeah,
of you.
you guys bum knuckles. Let's move
I
on,
wish you could see
okay?
how fucked up the
Bum knuckles. Let's move on. So
bum
this is from
knuckles.
40 feet away. This isn't like a baseball 90 foot. This is from 40 feet away.
Oh, it's girls. Yeah.
Don't emasculate me, you motherfucker. You
Okay.
tore a hammy.
Of
Not
course, it's not
transgender
90,
girls
it's
either.
Girls.
You know what? Okay, all right, we're done. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, let's go.
This
Let's go.
motherfucker got injured playing softball.
Not
Yeah.
even. It was just one hit.
Oh.
He wasn't even playing.
It was practice.
Hey guys, let's talk about more things that don't matter. Let's go.
All right, what are you good at, Wes?
I already told you. You didn't listen.
What?
try.
Hitting singles off of
Hold in.
teenagers?
Brent, open your eyes. Open your eyes.
He did. He went, oh shit. I've been closing my eyes the whole time.
Oh shit, I'm tired.
All right, so you got a base hit off girl. You
Yeah,
are a
we
good
gotta wait
athlete.
for
I'll
Jake
give
to
it.
get here.
I'll give it.
He's fast.
Wes is a good athlete.
Yeah.
He
decent.
is.
I'm decent athlete, and people don't expect it.
He could
so
be
that's
so.
why
He could be so much better though.
I could be so much
Oh,
better
you're
if
right.
I lost like
Lit.
50 pounds.
Not even.
It's just being in shape.
Not
Like,
better- yeah, you're
it
right.
would go
Your
together.
lungs.
I'm just saying. Like I'm saying, it would just go together. You would.
if
be,
I could throw it to you every time down low, and I knew
Yeah.
you weren't going to run out of steam before you got to that basket,
Wes.
I'd be feeding you.
Jake, remember when we went to that church with him? And he
Oh
was our,
my
he was
gosh.
our third. He was
Yeah.
our third.
And he's like,
remember that.
score. And we're like,
so tired.
get in here, get a rebound.
You're our big
We're
man.
dying here.
It was a 3-on-3 tournament.
I wish I could
and he
take-
was our big man, and he was
Yeah.
like hanging out up top.
I know. He's like, stop it. I'm like, me and Mike are not the rebounders here.
like,
I can only
score.
charge through like 8 dudes and a few times.
I was like, I'm tired.
I will say I left that tournament. I was thinking if I had like a month prepared for this,
Look at that cow.
Not bad.
sitting
Yeah,
on
much
his
better.
foot.
We were playing some young dudes.
I showed
All right,
up
next
with
one.
the charge.
That's
I'm just charging through
disgusting.
them. They're
Same.
young. They're little. I'm gonna blast through them and score.
I'm dishing.
But I can only do that like 2-3 games. Then I give up.
Yeah.
I imagine
wish-
you were like Philip Seymour Hoffman in Along Came Polly. Like,
Yes.
make it right.
He was trying.
He's actually good at basketball. Wes is good at sports. You're right. No one knows that, but he is.
What's next, Wes?
Jake cut himself shaving. Apparently,
No, I don't know what that is. I didn't shave.
that's a shave injury.
I did not shave.
All right, what race would
I
you
don't know what
rather
this
be
is.
if you had to pick from every race on the
oh my
planet?
god,
Can
What a
you
weird-
name them?
Yeah.
Can you name them?
Top 10 races, go.
Top 5.
40-yard dash, the 100-meter dash.
Potato sack race is a good one.
IndyCar.
I'm picking black every time. That's easy. That's so easy. That's the problem. I'm saying that's
In
the
America,
that's no.
It's a good one to pick. Not
You might be
everywhere.
right. You might be right.
I'm not gonna lie. I think
You
if
don't
I
want to
had
pick
my-
Indian in Singapore.
If I had my job as a black man, fucking to the moon.
Killing it.
Right.
I'm running the
They'd
company
be like,
by the end
sir,
of
we're ready to
2022.
promote you, even though you're not ready. We're ready. And you'd be
I
like,
hate to
let's
agree
go.
with you so hard,
It's
but
weird, but you're like,
I do.
it's weird, like, oh, you're killing it. You're sick. Oh, I love you.
Are you just doing your job?
I don't care what-
Great.
You're like, I just answered the phone
I'm
like
saying,
twice.
It's literally that easy.
Perfect.
Just to be different, I think I'm going to go Native American.
Oh, that'd be
Dude,
sick.
that's what I was going to pick.
You are
What
Native
are
American.
you
shut up.
gonna run a casino
No, for
down
real.
some
No, I'm
district?
just saying, like,
Hi ho.
I feel like, I mean, I would obviously choose black, but I feel like Native American is like the,
Isn't that weird though? We would all
the
pick
black of the black.
yeah, I feel like
We
it's,
would. I thought about
yeah,
this, and
it's
I
the black and
actually
black. It's
Passed that. And I was
like, hey, don't forget about us.
So glad 10 people are
We're
paying for this.
oppressed. You know what I mean?
If anyone should be complaining, bro, it should
It's-
be Native
I
Americans.
know. Like, give me
They
some,
shit
give
on
me
so
some
bad.
tax-free land in a
like,
casino, and I'll be fine.
Well, so I was thinking about it
Look,
a
you
little
didn't-
differently.
You didn't mind fuck like us. You mind fucked our like
Yeah.
our
Everybody.
ancestors.
I was
all of
thinking
them.
about it like I would rather be Native American. Dude, I would be the angriest of the Indians. If I was an Indian, I'd be angry. I'd be
Like
the
walk
guy.
around RFK with middle
I'd be the
fingers.
Comanche.
horse.
Yeah, I'd be the guy that's
Native.
like F all these white people. Probably. I'd imagine.
Would you make
Why
the
wouldn't you
Redskins
be?
change their name?
Oh
No.
yeah.
No.
Jake,
But I make them
Jake,
some of the
you'd
teams.
probably be like F these black people too.
Oh, F everybody. You want to
Because-
complain? Yeah.
Exactly. You'd be like, I have something to actually complain about here.
Dude, I'd be if my ancestors and I knew they were Comanches, like that'd be awesome.
I mean, they got stripped.
They did, but they fought harder than
They did
anyone we
for
fought before.
hundreds
Yep,
of
you know
years.
technology's a bitch.
Yeah, anyone we fought before,
Hundreds
they were
of
the
years.
they were the toughest.
I know we could talk about it. We wouldn't be able to talk about it around no fire together.
Native Americans would be,
Smoking the
you know,
peace pipe.
Smoking a peace
maybe,
pipe.
Yeah,
but
we wouldn't be talking about nothing.
what other races are there? Asian,
Asian?
Pacific
like
American.
how
Pacific
Asian?
Amer- yeah.
Like Japanese,
I would be
Korean,
Samoan
Chinese.
like The Rock and be in the
Yeah.
WWE and drop elbows.
What is Andrew
Asian
Schultz? Are you a
fucking-
fighting Asian or are you a math Asian?
Math Asian for sure.
So,
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Irish.
Math ones are first world. The other ones,
Irish is
It's
a
not
race.
race.
That's
It's not a
white.
race.
What are you talking about? It's a
It's
fucking
still white.
country.
You're right. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean,
like black, like you're American,
it's still
or
more,
you're born in
It's
Congo.
still more mixed, I think. That's the thing. Like it's like when you say black, you do mean mixed.
So when you say Indian, do you? There's like three types of Indian. There's
well, Native American,
native,
yeah.
and then there's
Muslim
fucking
type.
bathing
Godhead,
in the Nile,
Hindu.
and then fucking
There is different Indians in India. Yeah,
yeah, and then there's doctors.
Oh,
like there's an Alabama of India. There's
Yo,
a,
for
there's
sure,
a New York of
bro.
India.
I don't want to be Alabama white people.
It's
Fuck
everywhere.
that.
It's everywhere.
Eating crawfish.
Any
What a bunch of
race.
fucking assholes.
If I was not
Middle
white,
Eastern.
what would I be? What about like Italian? Is that a good thing? Or
That's
is
not
that
a race.
you
It's
consider
kinda
that
white. It's just white.
it's
right?
not a race?
No,
That's white that
an
eats spaghetti.
ethnicity.
You can be,
Well, then-
you can
White that eats spaghetti.
Oh, then maybe I mean.
You can be
maybe
Mexican.
Maybe I mean like.
What
a
about Armenian?
nationality.
Spanish.
What's that?
So you want to smell like sheep cologne with a hairy chest?
Yeah. Well, what about like Russian?
Gold
Are they a
chains.
different race?
Yeah,
I mean, they are different.
They're
dude, they're
different.
different, bro.
They're
All right, that is a. That's
They're on the
Suits
other
and
side of the
vodka.
Caucasus.
I think we've all decided Russia is a race.
Yeah.
Russia is a
I
race.
concur.
of
Russia's
people.
like Alabama's
They're
Alabama.
hardcore.
They're hard people.
They're hard, and they
But
try to take
instead of
over other
whiskey,
hard
it's
people all the
Remember
time.
that video I showed you guys where he was crushing noses and shit? Like they were on the ground. He was like stomping their noses.
Mike,
You don't remember that?
No.
I
We
literally, when you
watched
send me a
that.
video, I might watch it, but I
So,
compartmentalize
If
it.
they owe money, so they lent money, right, from
Yeah.
a underground kind of. It's like basically the mob.
Like the KGB type
There was this guy they had, right? The mob had. So the people that owed money, they could either pay, like they could either.
Oh yeah, I do remember that video.
They could either fight this guy, and if they
Oh yeah.
if they won,
That was wild.
if they won, they didn't owe anything.
Debt
If
paid.
they lost, it's like I don't know what's gonna happen.
They stomp you to death.
The guy,
Let's be honest.
the
The
guy
guy
killed
died.
a bunch of people. Killed like 3 people on a video that you see. It's pretty
That
awful.
video was insane.
It's not good. The guys are in corners. He's literally trying to break noses with these weird kicks that are like,
They're dead.
they're
those
like,
people.
oh, he's just messing them up.
What
They're just
about
dragging
like?
them out. But
You
anyways,
think
yeah.
Russia's weird? What about like the Ukraine?
It's the
I
same
don't know
country.
anything about it.
It's
I
the
know,
same.
but
It's the
they
same.
don't like Russia, and they're less of an influence.
Diet Russia.
No.
They're the same.
What, you can't do that?
No. This table is so sensitive. It's
Like,
just
those
because of the
countries?
yep.
Those countries are so whack. Russia we get a little bit because they're like a big player on the big stage, but Ukraine,
I don't-
Estonia,
and imagine,
Lithuania.
and
Macedonia.
imagine like that's our president we got walking around like for us.
Those people are hard. They actually have to
Scary.
deal with stuff. We don't, right? We don't deal with
Like,
anything
Putin,
hard.
Putin was like a bad dude, like back then and probably still, but
Yeah,
like
probably
definitely.
still.
What do you mean, probably still?
He's been president for like 20 years. There's
He's
a
a
reason.
bad
He
dude.
kills
Then we
everyone
got-
that even
But
has
I
a
mean,
chance.
And
no,
then
no, I
I
mean,
got
like, he's
my
a-
legs
I don't mean
shaved
like,
and
oh,
I
he's a
touched
bad-
a kid. And
I don't mean he's a bad guy. I mean he's like a bad dude. Like he was bad.
He's a
like,
bad dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
He killed
Fuck people up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Him personally.
himself.
Not like ordered some tribe. you know,
Well,
Yeah, we got Biden. We got Biden. Can't remember what happened yesterday. What he had for lunch.
Or how terrible his fucking son is.
Oh,
That too. But
God damn.
One.
I mean, Trump was like, I felt like kind of bad about that too sometimes.
Here we
but
go again.
I know, but I still don't feel half as bad as this.
Look, I told you, I missed that crazy fucker, and I didn't vote for him.
Yeah. So what was next?
I didn't vote for Biden either. Just throwing that out there.
We never did what food is overhyped.
Oh, don't get me started.
I think olives, bro.
Oh, I know a great one.
Ew.
It's
the
overhyped.
worst.
Ew.
I think
will
olives are
not.
trash.
I will put olive juice in my martini.
Really?
That's
That's-
it.
That's because you formed a taste over. It's like
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
once you hit a
Olive
certain tax
juice?
bracket, you like olive juice in your martinis. I know what that's
When
like.
I was
haven't
poor
hit that
and had
tax
no
bracket
money.
'cause I don't
yeah,
like
you don't like
olives.
olive juice.
When I had nothing,
Yeah, you don't like olives.
I like the martini that had olive juice
No,
in
you
it.
didn't.
I hate olives. Hate olives.
Yeah.
Olive juice is part of a martini. You need it.
No, you don't. You see dry vermouth.
And olive juice.
No, you don't.
Olives
No.
are trash. Hawaiian pizza, overhyped.
Hold on. Pineapple and pepperoni is a great pizza, bud.
Wait a
I
second.
would say it's too divisive to say it's overhyped. 'Cause
I
there's
don't
a lot of
know.
people-
I don't know who's
I'm just
hyping
throwing
it.
shit out there.
Lobster to me is so
Lobster
overhyped.
is
Yes.
trash.
Lobster is trash.
Lobster
That's
is
a good one.
trash.
No. Lobster is just okay.
Love you.
I would much rather
That's
have
good.
crabs
Wait,
than
that's
lobster
a good
any
one.
day.
I mean,
Lobster is overpriced. Okay.
Yes.
Lobster
You're right,
is
It's
Wes.
fine. It's just fine.
Lobster
That's the best
is
one.
chewy shrimp.
Yeah.
I won.
we go to Maine every
I
year,
won.
right?
I
We
won.
went to
Thank
Maine
you.
last
Thank you.
year.
You did win.
We went
I'll
to Maine
take
last
that.
year, and the
I mean, you
lobsters are
won.
cheap. And everyone's like, "You gotta get these lobsters. They're so cheap in Maine." I'm like, "All right, we got them.
That's true.
Now what?"
Yeah.
Like we ate them, and I'm like, "Okay,
Yeah, they're not that good.
I'd rather eat like a cheese sandwich."
Dude.
All right.
They're
I'm going to say
fine.
something that's going to.
I'd rather have a hot dog
Crabs,
than
you're gonna say
lobster.
crabs?
Yeah.
They're fine.
But see, crabs are
No,
good.
I'm only saying
No,
crabs
no.
just because of their price right now.
Thank you.
If
But
it,
that's
price-
dude,
oh.
you can say that for the last decade.
Well, no,
I
that's-
only want crabs once or twice a year, and then leave me
Ooh,
fuck
I need them
alone.
like
Good.
every week. But if you're gonna say overhyped, then yeah, the price would represent
Old Bay's the
overhyped.
same way, way overhyped,
overhyped, Old
But
Bay.
there is also a difference when
J.O. is way better.
There's
way better.
Way better.
Seasoning number 2.
J.O. is way so Obey.
You need that number.
Obey's overhyped.
Obey is overhyped.
Bigger.
Overhyped as a motherfucker.
J.O. is much better. That's so salty.
Whenever I'm watching the Food Channel and they break out Old Bay, I'm like, you don't know what you're doing.
There is something much different about when you catch your own crabs off the pier than when you go buy them. They just taste
They
better.
taste sweeter.
They taste so
Sweet as
good.
hell. Go.
But
Love it.
that's the one. And
I've
also,
never-
you don't get a ton.
I haven't been there, so I don't know.
Neither have I. I'm just saying what you said is
We
like
can
I
get
need it once or
grabs one
twice a
weekend.
year. Well, when you
I got
order
a guy.
when you order a shit ton at once, then yeah, probably. But when you're catching them off the pier and you're getting like I don't know a dozen a couple days or whatever, pretty great.
Who wants to go grab them Sunday morning?
Not me.
I'll be getting buns. Leave me alone.
I'm busy.
This dude
Father's
loves to
Day.
tell us when he's getting laid.
It's Father's Day.
Overhyped
out.
food.
Yeah, Daddy's getting
overhyped
laid.
food, Overhyped food.
I'm actually going to the gun range.
Mac and cheese can be overhyped.
Not when my mama makes
all
it.
the time.
Well,
All the time.
very rarely do I get a big glob of it and I put it on my plate and I end up
What is
satisfied.
that?
Hold the fucking
Oh
phone.
my gosh. Okay.
And I end up real
Bro.
happy. Like, wow,
All right,
this is
That's
so-
the last place.
Breadcrumbs on mac and cheese. If you put breadcrumbs on mac and cheese, you're white trash.
No, you're not.
Fuck you.
No, you're
Don
not.
Slow.
No, you're not.
That shit is not
No,
real.
you're not.
Fuck you.
you're not.
Tastes delicious.
No,
I don't
the
know.
only
Brett.
top you need on mac and cheese is a nice golden cheese, bro.
None of my people will put breadcrumbs
people.
like, in my
My
whole family.
people.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at any party I've been to.
What
That
about
sounds like some Bernard shit.
What
You know what I'm talking about?
It's good shit.
That's fucking
Breadcrumbs on
bullshit.
mac and cheese is great.
It's
Hey,
good.
it's not.
It's a
It is
casserole
great.
at that
It's
point.
great.
Yeah, it's not mac
Okay,
and cheese.
so
It's
what?
bullshit.
It's not like we're
Great.
sitting here saying, "Oh my God,
Breadcrumbs,
look at them."
cracker crumbs
they
do
broke
not
the
go
mac
on
and cheese rule.
White people love
You know,
casseroles.
it's just-
Casserole everything.
It's just food.
What
Why
about-
do you have to be in a category?
Why
Like,
do
it's
I
just
need
food.
crunchy shit on my mac and cheese? Leave it the fuck alone.
You
Texture.
don't, but if it's in there, it's
You don't
fucking
need
good.
checks. There's nudes in there.
Check your nudes in here.
What about, hear me out, mac and cheese,
Yeah.
jalapenos and bacon in it.
Yeah, that's great. That's fine.
That sounds great.
we can't put breadcrumbs in, but we can put crunchy
Breadcrumbs
fucking
on top
bacon
of
I'll
it.
in
tell you
It's
this.
white trash.
When you do that,
That sounds good.
it's a dip now.
No, I've never
You put it on crackers
I've never
and
had
stuff.
it and I've never heard of it. I was just
Sounds good, but it's more like a dip.
Breadcrumbs
Is that
on
it?
mac and cheese can
But it's just funny how
fuck
you say,
off.
I've never heard of it. I don't know what's going
No,
on.
I'm saying he's like, no, that's it.
But it sounds more like a dip.
I think the bacon would add some salt to what that
You don't need
salty taste to the. I think it needs it.
Let's
If you
try
do
it.
it
Next
right.
week, I want Rick back in here next week. I'm bringing mac and cheese that my mama makes for
My
everybody.
mama. Mama said, mama said.
I'm not saying that mac and cheese without breadcrumbs isn't good.
Comes. Breadcrumbs?
Breadcrumbs.
You're an idiot.
Breadcrumbs.
That was a
Get out of
fun
my
little ride.
studio.
That's a fun little ride.
Hold on.
So that's what your mom
I
makes,
still want to talk
breadcrumbs.
about overhyped food here.
I know.
Because there's a. I don't remember seeing that on the list. But
In-N-Out burger.
was it? I missed that.
Overhyped.
In and
Never
out.
But
had
there's some things that people are like, yo, I'm bringing this to the cookout. And you're always like, okay.
Awesome.
Why everyone's supposed to be
What's the cranberry?
we're all supposed, cranberry sauce.
Yes.
Everyone's supposed to be so
Cranberry
excited
sauce is
about it.
What? That's a
Yes.
39-cent can.
Yo,
Who's
I'm
drinking
bringing
that?
this, and you're like, why are you bringing that? It's not that good.
A 5-layer bean dip. Fuck you, try harder.
No, they're pretty good though.
You know what?
They're pretty good.
They're good, but I'm not
Outback
bragging
steaks,
about.
So salty. Outback steaks, not
They're
that great.
salty.
Well, who's
That's how
bringing
they
that to
make
a
you
party?
come back. Yeah.
What'd you say?
You got that- well, I know
Hey
you got
guys,
that
I'm gonna
kind
bring
of
the
money.
Outback steaks tonight at the party.
Wait,
It doesn't
No, I
say
wasn't
that
talking
you're
about
bringing
that
to a party.
Ah!
it says what food is overhyped?
Brent's
Yeah.
drunk right now.
Outback steaks. Like that's their thing.
Yeah.
That's Outback's thing.
They salt them up because it instantly makes them taste a little bit better at the beginning.
Well,
you know.
that's
They're
apparently
gone.
a thing. At the very end of when you're cooking
Oh,
meat,
yeah.
you throw salt on
You go to
it.
McDonald's.
Speaking of Outback steaks, does anybody think that
boy.
people that like take Snapchats of themselves at Lone Star are just white trash?
If you take
Sure.
a Snapchat of yourself at Lone Star, California,
Yeah.
I hope you died in a car wreck all the way
Okay,
home.
thank you.
How about you just
I see it a lot, and it's
about you
always like a.
Are they your neighbors? That sounds
duck-
like something very 7D.
No, it's just like
Okay.
a duck lips.
Neighbors,
and
Mike.
here I am.
How about
My
you
friend's
just-
on the saddle for the third time this
How about you
week.
just
know,
eat
like,
where you're at?
How many birthdays you got,
Yeah,
motherfucker?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Mike, your neighbors
trash.
had 8 cars.
They're
No,
out of
I
control.
counted.
They're out of control.
No, I counted.
8. I counted.
On the street, 12 total.
What?
What?
They had 4 in the
Hold on.
driveway.
Oh, I know. I counted
Was there
8.
more?
There's 8
Dude, there was
on
8
the road.
on the
biggest,
road.
biggest display ever.
4
Yeah.
in the
It's-
driveway.
Mike, you gotta do something about
It's,
that.
it's insane.
Is he a mechanic?
I'm about to shoot holes.
It
No,
doesn't
they-
matter.
I'm pretty
They
sure they're white
parked
trash.
no,
8
no, no. There's that many
cars
people.
on the road.
There's that many people that live there.
This
And
is
you
not
live in like
that kind
a-
of neighborhood.
I know
No.
you live in like the
This
top
isn't-
10% neighborhood.
This isn't Golden Beach.
Dude,
this isn't a
dude,
President
I hate
Street.
HOAs, but that's why they make them, because people do stupid stuff like that.
I could go over there right now. I could literally knock on the door. It'd be a problem. I'm glad that I'm not going to do that.
Let's
let's
do it
rumble.
tonight.
Let's fucking go.
We'll film it.
I'll walk over there right
Dude, this
now.
would be
Knock,
great
knock,
for the.
knock. Hey,
This would be
guys.
great for the episode.
Why is there 8
Fuck,
I want
cars?
to be like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Can we go now?
You can
guys
say,
are-
guys,
I wanna
why
go
are you parking
now.
these on the road?
You guys are living like this? Get your own
Don't-
fucking
Yo,
place.
my
Don't worry
friends
about
bought
that.
a goddamn
Just-
homestead down here.
Give 'em one
This
chance.
is
They're all
bullshit.
living there.
What do you mean one chance? It's been a year.
You say, why are you parking on the road? This is not a public parking.
It is different. I gotta squeeze over to the left when I'm driving
Are they
down.
the same race as West?
Always.
Call the fire department.
Let's
on 'em or
go
something.
now.
Yeah, something weird.
Let's go. Please, let's go now.
What if I just put a little stick out the
I
side?
think Brent wants to go now.
I want to rumble.
Dude,
I think
they
you
piss
should
me
tell
off.
them once, guys. Why are you parking on the road?
Park in your yard.
Right.
Park on your yard.
Yeah.
This is not your road. You own that part.
Yeah.
I've seen pictures of that house online.
I was about
It's a
to-
nice ass house on the
I
inside.
was about to look up like what is the rules on parking in the street.
Do you
I-
have
I
an
didn't find
HOA
anything.
here?
No.
No.
You're
But, dude, there's
probably going to
8
be
cars
screwed.
on
I
the
know.
street.
I saw
But
it.
there's a
It's
neighbor thing.
Trashy.
Yes.
And
You know the neighbors across from them are biting their cheeks
These
so
are nice
mad.
people right here.
everyone's mad about
These
it.
So
are nice
mad.
people right here.
Everyone's mad.
Oh,
So
yeah,
eventually you do something, but that takes time.
it's
On the way
upset.
out of here, I'm pulling in a driveway. Fuck it. You come with me?
No, you're not.
You bet.
I bet
I'll
you. What do you
videotape.
want
I
to
mean,
bet?
it's not your. It's
I'll
not
dump
your,
a beer in their
It is my
gas
fight.
tank or something.
Chuck a beer over there.
I've been coming
Brett,
here for 5
I'm
years.
with you. Let's go.
I don't
Yeah,
mind if
do
you
it.
guys throw a beer.
It's a
over
little
there.
late now, but like
I
I'm
don't give a
with
fuck.
you.
Well, then I'm coming back tomorrow then after my haircut.
Let's set all the alarms off on all the cars.
I'll
set
kick
alarms.
every single one
Ain't
indoors.
Ain't no alarms on those cars.
Let's put. Let's pee in all the gas tanks.
All right.
Sugar.
So,
Slit the tire.
what is the worst house guest experience you've ever had that you don't mind talking about?
Wait a minute, house guest. Somebody at our
Brett's
house
like
or
me.
You
I
were
was
at somebody's
drunk.
house.
Was
I've
that,
never had
You
a
at
bad
somebody's
experience
house?
with
you might
a-
have had
with
a
chicken.
party.
No, I mean
and
like
people came
yourself.
over.
Oh,
You were
okay.
your
So
own
people like
worst
your
enemy.
house.
Brent was his own bad house guest.
Exactly.
Yep. No,
Okay,
that's
I got one.
All right.
I have a few, but I'm not like. The question is like,
You're
you don't
too
mind
proud
talking.
to admit it is what you're
So when I was in college, I went to military camp. We started drinking.
Got it.
Right. I didn't.
Fourth
I
time
didn't-
tonight. We got it, merchant.
He's
Thanks.
telling the story, bro. It's what
Guys,
happens.
like not everyone's my best friend that listens to this. They don't know.
If they're listening, well, according to you, there's only 40
a
listeners.
minute,
By
wait
Did
a
now
you
they
guys know
Wait a
that we
minute.
can get listeners on each episode and they actually need a
Oh,
little
now
backstory?
you have a good outlook?
Did you guys know
Oh,
that?
all of a sudden you have a good outlook
I want
on
to
the
know why
show?
your best friends aren't listening to the show. Don't sound like
All
they're
of a
best
sudden,
friends.
Jacob's
Because
got a
they
good
don't like the
outlook on the show.
content. I mean, that's it.
I'm just saying.
People, let me tell you about my best friend.
and it's okay.
He stormed through the door and was
You
so
meet him
mad
and you're
about
like,
42 people listening. Now he
All right,
wants to worry
Jake,
about
I want to hear your
growing the
story.
fucking
Tell us your
show.
story. Jake, I really want to know.
Guys, did you guys know that I went to military camp?
Yeah. I was fine. It was
So
Brett-
Does that even count?
when I was
Is
in
that
high
like
school,
top 8
it's part of
military?
it's literally part of the story.
I know. That's why I was like fine with it.
So when I was in high school, I wasn't allowed to drink.
Where were you at high school again?
Top Gun. Well,
This is a state
Barely.
championship game
11th
that we
and
just won, and we're so proud of it.
You didn't play.
Yesterday I did not play because I'm a little old, but my parents were strict, right? I wasn't allowed to drink. Like it was, I did drink
pretty normal,
occasionally.
by
I
the
tried to
way.
sneak it in. It was normal. Like you weren't allowed to drink, but it seemed like everyone was, right? It seemed like everyone went to a party every weekend. Everyone had a great time every weekend. Everyone had fun. Everyone was drinking, and like whatever girl you were trying to get with or whatever, they were there too. It was awesome, except you weren't there, right?
Except
Didn't
for
it
you,
seem like that in
Except
high
for
school?
you weren't trying to get
It
with
just
girls.
seemed like that in high school.
That doesn't
Yes.
exist.
Except Wes, because Wes got to go pregnant when he was like 14 or something. We don't know.
He's at the game
my
early.
God.
Middle school dance or something. I
If
don't
I
know.
would have said that, he would have punched me right in the face.
He's talking crap to know my story.
I'm fine with that. That's good. It's funny.
I'm assuming these topics mean you want someone to come with a story, right?
Already came.
Is that what that means, or is it just we just look at each other? and
Tell
act
the story.
stupid?
Just keep going.
I'm trying. So I'm setting it up, Wes. Do you know what to tell the story?
No.
Do you have a successful podcast, Wes?
A successful podcast?
Are you a producer on a
Told
big
us
podcast?
all put it tag.
God, this is a train wreck.
So I wasn't allowed to drink, right?
You're welcome.
So I had a buddy came from school who was a madman, and his parents were like,
So
they didn't care
Applegate?
what you did. No, it wasn't. I'll say his name was Holzer. He was crazy. And
You
he
went to
actually-
school at Hosier?
Yeah, and he actually went to jail in Hawaii for a couple
Take
of
me to
years.
church already.
and then got out because he was crazy. Anyway, like I said, wasn't like drinking wasn't a big part of our life growing up. And then once we went to college, it became a big part of it, right?
Mhm.
So we went to a party. Mike, you were actually there.
I know.
Do you remember that party?
I think I do.
There was like people shooting and stuff. It was crazy.
Mhm.
Golden Beach.
I drank a
No,
bunch.
it was in like Country Lakes.
It's my
or
first
something.
time drinking.
Same
12
thing.
I-
We were
I-
like, you were like hanging on the side of the
Golden
truck,
Beach South.
the
I was-
Suburban.
I drank a 12-pack Coronas.
I might be mixing these two nights actually, because I am mixing these 2 nights. I'm sorry. We went to the Captain Leonard's. This is a different story.
Yeah, we drove.
Went to the Captain Leonard's Halloween party, which is a big party.
That's a big party.
It's a big party.
Mm-hmm.
And we got drunk there, and then we went back to my house, and I parked the. I was
always driving.
Always, but I had to get back to my house with
Yeah.
my buddy. He slept in downstairs in the recliner with beer in his lap and had spilled it everywhere, and there's beer cans all over, which was like, I'm telling you guys, it was unfathomable where I grew up that there was a drunk kid with beer all over him in the house, right?
It's unacceptable.
So my dad woke up
Oh.
first, of course, and walked downstairs, and his idiots down on the floor with like beer all over him and all over the chair. I think my dad like pretty much kicked him a few times to get him to wake up, and I got in trouble. But it wasn't that big of trouble because I was in college.
Wait,
and I
were
was
you
leaving
drunk?
like the next day. I was hungover. I mean, I went to bed like a normal person.
Trying to act straight for
No,
your dad.
I mean, my dad knew. My dad knew. It wasn't like my parents aren't stupid. Like, they knew.
Yeah.
But it was like, don't throw it in our face. Like, don't come home with it and, like, leave it all over the house. Don't be idiots.
Oh, yeah.
So my dad was
God
pissed.
forbid there's 2 10-ounce Bud Lights in the chair.
He said a whole bunch of beer, Brett.
Dude, well, even if it was, too.
I don't know if you were
exaggerating.
watching, but if you could have saw Brent's face the whole time he was telling that story.
He's disgusted because he's
Yeah.
like, a beer at your house.
Ugh.
God,
When
I was
you have a
smoking pot
whole
in high school.
childhood on one thing and then you completely just shit on it in
Yeah.
1 minute,
Yeah.
it makes your parents mad.
Yeah.
So that's all. That was my home. It got way better after that. Like, it
They
actually
got
helped.
loose-
It helped.
They loosened
It
up.
opened up and we're like, look, this is what we're doing. We're in college now. We're drinking. You know, let's do it.
Can we
And
relax?
it got better. Yeah. We relaxed. We're adults now. Let's relax. And then we became friends, and it was all good.
That guy was cool then, finally.
No, I mean like my parents
I
and
threw
like
up-
us
Apparently he went
opened
to jail in
up.
Hawaii.
I threw
He
up
did. He was a major addict.
I threw up outside your car the whole ride home that one time. Oh, we had to stop at that little chicken
you
place.
you have
Dude,
a history
I've been
of
there
that.
and done that.
Yeah.
I've thrown up outside many a car on the road, and
On
it
the
sucks.
main roads, like the highways, like
Yeah.
like it's traffic somehow.
And you're
You're just-
barely able to
I
keep
don't
your
care
eyes
who
open.
sees this.
Yeah.
Dude, that whole way home from Jam and Java that one year, we were in bumper to bumper traffic.
Okay,
you puked
we
over.
we went to a show and got there early and we drank so many Budweisers.
We drank a
Heavies.
30-pack of Budweisers between 3 of
Bud
us.
Heavies. And every single beer went inside of the
Dog seat.
Heavies will make you throw up.
They went inside the dog seat.
Yeah, so it was
All the empties. It was full.
Rip.
We went, saw the show.
No, we missed the show. I paid him to play in the parking lot.
Yeah, we missed the show. We
Whoa.
drank. We just drank in a car. We went all the way to Virginia and drank in a
Good.
car.
Better story than seeing the show.
We saw the show outside. It was great, fantastic on the ride home.
How
ride
did
home.
you pay the guy to play outside? Was he not that
Because
big
the
of a
show
deal?
was over. I was like, yo, we missed it. Here's $100. Do what you just did in the parking lot.
Yeah, and
he
he
did
did.
it.
And so
And that's the same guy playing at Vinny's house next weekend.
on the way. Well, no, RX Bandits did it too.
Yeah,
Because I was pumped about
yeah.
that. Dude, RX Bandits, that motherfucker's voice. So on the way home, just peeked everywhere. Mine was shit. I just forgot about it. Talking about that story.
That's my favorite
I used to
story.
love going over your house and like spend the night.
Yeah, mine was pretty easy.
It was like a little less rule. It was like a little less like
much less. We had music blaring. We
my
were watching
house was like
Conan
there was like
O'Brien.
this hammer waiting to drop. His house was a little more free.
It's
We
terrifying.
had Conan O'Brien. Bunch of music
Terrifying.
going.
Conan, yeah, ain't no Conan in my house.
My parents didn't give a shit.
Dude, when you were younger, Conan O'Brien was. Well, you know what? Some people do, and we had it a little rougher. That's all. To that story.
I love
that
my
story,
liberal. I love my liberal parents. They raised a good man. I'm fine.
That's fine. I'm sure his
Well,
strict
that's
parents
okay.
raised a good guy too. Everyone's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We all ended up here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
We all provide.
I
I
can't
can't
figure out
believe-
what you're doing. Like, is it a bad experience at a party or
Me?
something?
Oh
or
no. It's just a bad
A home
person you
guest.
had over the house.
I got another
Oh.
one
That
at my
stayed-
own house.
that stayed at your house.
I got
Like
a story about Wes at my house.
Like, say you had a friend over, and then
Yeah.
like next thing you
Just
know,
anyone
they're
that
fighting
came
their
to the house.
girlfriend in the road,
I
and
don't
the
have
cops
a
are there.
friend. But
If you had a friend, just
Okay.
imagine what it would be like.
my brother and sister, they're close in age. They had a party after they graduated high school, and I'm pretty sure one of their friends stole. You know how you had those CD cases,
Mm-hmm.
with like 100 CDs,
Yes.
all gone.
Mine was stolen.
And I
too.
know who did it. and I'm gonna call him out. Krisha Aspie, give me my fucking
that
CDs
motherfucker
back.
that we used to party at his like grandparents' like abandoned house.
Yeah,
That's
give me
the
your
sex island.
yeah,
Dude,
the island.
you pulled your nuts out at that party.
No,
I forgot that I was fucking with
That
y'all.
was that night,
No, different
bro.
party. I remember
That's
that
where
one.
you found out how big your dick was.
No,
No,
just
he
the
just
nuts.
got big purple nuts too.
Oh.
They weren't purple.
They're pretty purple.
Why are we talking about dicks again?
Uh,
So look, yeah, that was
the sex island
the sex island.
down
That is-
Colton's Point.
That is messed up that they would steal that because
Yeah, I
It's-
know he took it. He took my Avril Lavigne, and I'm really upset about it.
He was a skater boy.
my
Yeah.
big blue outside of our apartment went in there. This guy, somebody stole all my CDs.
Oh right, somebody just walked in and stole your CDs. That was
and I know
it.
who it was too, just like you did.
Call him out.
Yeah.
This is what we're doing.
No, we didn't know him.
I'm pretty sure it's Corey Brooks.
Oh, it was probably Corey.
Was he the only-
You know, he's probably still in jail. He was a
Only-
career piece of shit.
Oh, that's he actually listens.
No, dude, no.
Only
Pretty
40 people
Dude, he was on
listen.
the Baynet like last week.
You're
Fuck him.
fine.
I don't care.
Okay.
I love calling out.
Back to
And
41.
the party I'm thinking of was at Brett.
Brett Harmon.
No. He had two older, hotter sisters.
Oh, Brett.
I want to say Richards, but I know that's
no,
wrong.
that dude was a. I remember
We
him.
were throwing like rocks and shit at a car in his driveway. He was like, "Fuck that car."
the Brett guy you're talking about. I remember being at a movie.
He had a sister Heather that was so hot.
Yeah, I remember being at a movie and hearing this mother effing sniffling.
Dude,
going on.
I was with you.
There
He
was
was doing
so
coke in the movie.
All right, well, I wasn't gonna put that out there, but
Because
Who
no,
cares? Put
me,
it out there.
me and you
People
were
wanna hear
yelling
it.
at him.
somebody
Going,
was sniffling. And I kept turning around like, who is sniffling?
Shut up.
you
We
want to know
looked
what
at
movie
each
it
other
was?
right in the eyes. I was just like,
The Dark Knight.
You want to know what movie it was?
like you sniffling.
Yeah, it ain't sniffles, bruh.
What
I
movie?
remember the movie. It was Hostile.
It might have been hostile.
It was Hostile.
You might have been right.
I
That's
was with you,
crazy.
bud.
I want to know about
Wow.
these sisters.
Heather. They
we
lived
can't even
down.
get last name.
They lived down the Oakley Road area, and I
Ooh.
can't remember their name.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Dude, every single house guest that you've had over for a party, and I've had quite a few that think they just get to stay the night.
Yeah.
They're just like, I'm not leaving.
Bane.
You're like, what?
Bane won't leave till 1 o'clock the next afternoon.
And the only person I'm guilty of being that person
Vinny.
toward, no, Joey Frangio.
Oh, that doesn't
Easily.
count.
Yeah,
That
it
don't
does.
count.
I was like youngin' with no place to go.
Broken home.
It's like, Joey, I'm staying here. Well, actually, I wouldn't even tell him
Yeah,
sometimes.
but he probably liked that though.
I didn't like it.
No, he didn't like it.
Patsy didn't like it.
Probably, no, Patsy, but yeah. I was just downstairs in the basement, like, yeah, go ahead and lock her up. Just
I
like-
remember one time.
Just like fall asleep.
Did y'all make sure to lock all the
Oh, I
doors?
was just like fall asleep. So I'm the bad guest, by the way. Little plot twist.
That's
there.
a good point. I wonder if I've been a bad guest.
I remember the
Oh,
one
dude.
time me and you figured
I
out
used to
what
cut my hair in Patsy's bathroom. Little hairs everywhere.
me and
You
you
were
figured
an
out
asshole.
what
Dude.
Guitar Hero was,
Yeah. Yep.
and it was me, you, and Joey. It was like 2 a.m, and Patsy came downstairs. Like, you do realize he has school in
Yeah.
like 5 hours.
He was
Why
in
are
high
you
school
here?
still.
You're like, who at school? We're out of school.
We were
yeah,
school
Loser.
You were
We
hanging
were
out with
living
the
together.
younger.
Mike had a bed that had drawers underneath of it and shit. Hand-me-down bed.
It's too embarrassing.
Oh my
Stop. God.
NASCAR bed.
That poor kid.
Dude, I didn't even have like an actual like cover.
Did
Like,
Joey need to go to school? Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
I just had
yeah.
sheets. I just had sheets.
Yeah, we all did.
Dude, I had that bed with little drawers underneath, and I had a sheet. That was it.
Yeah.
Sheet.
And we didn't have heat. We didn't have heat.
I didn't have a blanket, bro. I had sheets, and then I had that little thin sheet that's under the blanket. I had
could-
that guy.
We couldn't
so
afford
cold.
heating oil in
was
our
so
apartment.
Dude.
What is up with y'all?
Dude, we were trash.
Oh,
sounds like it.
we were so
But
trash.
we were
We're
early
not that
20s,
far
dude.
removed from this.
Bro, the dishes. We
So
never
many
did 'em.
fruit flies.
We never did them.
All the fruit flies.
I will say
We
that
would go to the McDonald's, the McKay's in Hollywood, and
just buy new ones.
paper plates and plastic forks. We would not do the dishes.
don't worry. When
There was a rat in a glue trap. We never picked it out.
the first
That is so
the first girl that I moved in with,
What was her name?
Kara
Care what?
McConaughey.
really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dang, you done crossed some lines around here.
Oh, did I?
All of a sudden. Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Oh,
You done
shit.
entered our
Did you
world.
send her to the other side?
No,
Yeah.
no.
I
None of us.
did. I did. Sorry.
What the worst, man.
What'd I say?
You know what you said.
I know exactly what he said.
You give Jake so much trash. Tonight's your coming out party.
Ring his bell. Ring his bell.
Yeah.
Ring his bell. Shame.
Brent's
Shame.
bell. Brent's
Shame.
It's okay.
What I say?
We're getting you a hood for next week's episode.
Shame.
What did I say?
So she got pissed off at me, and she took everything. She took the fucking shower curtain, the towels, paper towels,
The
toilet
potty,
paper.
squatty potty.
I didn't have one of those.
My ex took that, man. I missed the squatty potty.
So I literally had
Like
to take
30
a
bucks
shower
an hour.
with the
Fuck you.
shower head face
$30
towards the
already
wall.
spent.
Yeah, that was okay. That's my story.
That's your worst house guest.
That's my worst
So
house
you're
guest.
So realistic.
Yeah, that was my first guess. First and worst.
So it's your fault.
Yeah.
It was your
good job.
fault.
Adam's been a good guest a few times in my house. I'm not gonna dive him
A
out, but
good guest
no, I mean
or the
for
worst guest?
could have been a good story.
Speaking of people who stopped giving a fuck about the show, what's going on with him?
What do you want him to do?
More?
More than us? I know, like more than you.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, I do.
help us.
He does what he does. I mean,
He
you
lives
know.
his life. That's what he's supposed to do. And if he listens, he listens. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
No, he definitely listens, and he
It's-
definitely shares it. I
yeah.
think.
It really is not on anyone's back.
He pays. He's on the Patreon.
Is he?
He's like Rick.
Yeah.
Rick,
Oh,
what do you
I
want us to
didn't
talk
know.
about next, Rick?
I don't know.
You're the boss.
I didn't know Adam
Give
was
the
on the
list.
Patreon.
Get the
I
list.
think he is.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he is.
He talked about it at least.
He's not.
That's important.
Which we're on right now. What's scarier in person than in pictures?
What the fuck? Why does it keep changing? I feel like I read this thing like 6 different times.
I don't know what's going on here.
Dude, forest
Oh,
fires.
he's deleting stuff.
I'd
That's
rather
right.
talk about what's the most unattractive clothing a girl could wear.
okay. Those big ass white tennis shoes, easily.
What's-
Like the Fila's and the and the
So anything Billie Eilish related.
no. There's ones that wear like really skimpy outfits and then wear the big ass white shoes.
That's the worst.
It's
like the little Asian girls.
They wear really tight they wear like spandex like shorts, not even like the pants.
right.
It'll be like shorts and like
And then a
it's
huge
like a
pair of
sweater,
Fila's.
and then it'll be a huge white pair of Fila's.
Right.
What
Yeah.
about the
Those white
play
shoes.
some basketball?
That's my main thing. Is the white Fila. Those big ass white
Yo.
shoes.
I agree.
How sexy is it for a girl to wear one of your t-shirts to bed?
One a year.
No, I said one of your t-shirts to
Oh,
bed.
you said one a
Brad,
year.
it doesn't happen.
I would love one a year.
In the normal world, that's not a common
Amanda's
occurrence.
worn mine like, but she's like, it's like hers now.
Yeah. No,
Not
that
mine.
counts. I'm talking about a nice pair of
The
boy
ones
shorts.
that you grew out of.
It's
a nice,
okay.
Dude, a nice pair of undies and your t-shirt.
Stop it, Wes.
Sign me up,
Stop.
bro.
Now
This
you
is
gotta go back.
gross.
You gotta go back.
This is gross.
What do you do? What do you do?
Jake and I'm like a little schoolgirl.
He
over
said,
there.
"What do you do? What do you do?"
What do you do?
What do you do?
I don't know whether to tell you mine now or not. I don't know what's going on.
Am I gonna get mad?
I can't see it either.
Am I gonna flip a table?
No,
No,
no.
it's not even about. It's not even about you.
I'm gonna kill somebody.
It's Brett.
No, it's nothing
It's
about
me.
it.
I don't know.
It's not about it.
What I hate.
What? He relaxed.
He's getting nervous. He's getting nervous.
Barefoot bitch.
Yeah.
Your fucking weird feet.
All right. So
Sorry,
what's
pissed
been
me off.
scarier in person? I would say the ocean, easily. Like as in out there, not like
Yeah.
the beach.
Yeah.
I'm saying the ocean.
Well,
Pretty scary.
they say wherever you are in the ocean, there's a
That's
shark
pretty
within
good.
8 feet.
I would
That's pretty
imagine.
good.
I don't. I've never seen a shark, so I don't know if it's scary in person. But I gotta imagine.
We were at
Dude,
Fish
they
Tales
catch sharks in the
2 weeks ago,
Potomac
and
River every year.
They had that 12-foot, 400 and something
Sharks.
pound. It was the thresher.
Oh,
It was massive,
dude.
massive
You
shark.
know, you know what?
Smack with that.
I
tail.
got one.
Tornadoes.
Oh my god.
They
yes.
look great in pictures.
Yeah.
Rick said,
100%.
this motherfucker said tornadoes.
Yeah, I know. I did the thing.
Like he's ripping a blade,
Yeah, I
a
was
Beyblade.
ripping a
Tornadoes.
tornado.
I just picture like one came out of his hands.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Spun away.
God damn.
Helen Hunt just gone.
Large cats.
What do you mean by it?
I was thinking that, like
Like
tigers,
tigers?
at the zoo.
Lions, tigers.
Ligers.
You see 'em.
When a lion just growls, you can like feel it.
Yeah,
It's like
you're like, if this
vibrates.
cage wasn't here, I'd have to run for my life.
Oh, I would not be around.
I think worse than that is probably like a bobcat because they're smaller.
Oh,
That works.
No, they're way no.
I
But
could take a
you see a
bobcat.
tiger and you think they're kind of scary. You see a lion that you think they're kind of scary. You see a bobcat, you're like,
I can take him.
Fuck a
Yeah.
dude. I will beat up a bobcat.
no, you
See,
will
that's
not.
That guy chucked the bobcat across his yard.
Yes, that was a great video.
That's like that video is way too funny.
Get my shirt. Shoot him.
Dude, everything was fine.
It's a bobcat.
It's almost like it was like
it's a
planned.
bobcat.
It's a fucking
With the
bobcat.
bobcat in on it, because like the dude was like, wait, like it was like the perfect video. Somehow he got it. Like he ran inside afterwards and like caught
It
it.
is funny.
Dude,
I love how he's like,
Play
hey,
that motherfucker.
hey
I wanna hear
neighbor.
the guy go,
He's
"It's
so
a
friendly.
bobcat."
Hey name.
He's
I thought it was
holding
in Texas.
Oh, son of a bitch.
I don't have volume figured out yet. Oh,
It's
no.
everywhere.
Oh,
It's a good
Patreon.
Hey neighbor. Good morning, neighbor.
Oh, we're listening to this.
This guy's playing Bing.
Dude,
Look,
love this
look, the
part.
neighbor running
when
by.
this motherfucker says it's a bobcat,
Good morning. Like it's perfect. It's the perfect video. It puts. Oh, let me put this up here.
He's
I
got
don't have
brownies
hands.
for like the teachers.
He's so white.
I don't have car. I need to wash my car.
that's fucking Jacob.
It seems fair.
Nah, it's-
I'm not that nice.
It's
in the
Scott.
morning.
Look at her. Look at her.
It attacks her.
You haven't seen this, Jake?
Yeah,
I have, but
He's like, what the heck? Look,
He
he's got
grabs
the
it.
hair.
He's Simba in that.
Dude, he's Simba
motherfucker.
that thing. And then yeet.
The runner's back. The runner's back.
I know.
Look, she runs out.
Oh my God, she's fucking
it's
trying
the
to
same
get him.
lady.
Yeah,
got his gun out.
Yeah, do you notice he pulls his gun out?
He's got a gun out.
He's got a gun.
Can we hit pause?
it's
Hold on, he was
ridiculous.
carrying?
Yes.
He doesn't look like the type
It's
of
wait
carry.
a
It's
goddamn
not-
minute.
This
Hold on.
video doesn't make sense.
He looks like the president of the
I've seen
PTA, not a
this thing so
carrier.
many times. I didn't know he was carrying.
Can you get to a video we can actually pause?
Finding pride in my identity took a lot from
Bing.
being
Oh my God.
What are we doing?
Jake, you're paying for McDonald's tonight.
What are we
Dude.
doing?
Time out.
Bing?
Relax.
The lady.
Good morning.
The cat
Hey,
actually
neighbor.
attacks the lady, like up her
Yes.
leg.
You can
Yeah,
hear
you
it.
can hear it scream.
You can hear it scream right here.
I need to wash my car.
I need to wash my car.
He's so nice. He
And
loves
here's
his
the
wife.
podcast
and
first.
everything.
coming out just to say bye. Have a
Pause,
good day
pause,
at
pause,
work.
pause. So, did you hear that?
Yeah.
So
Listen,
go back a little bit. It's so funny. Just go
listen, don't talk.
back. No, go back.
But see how she grabs her butt?
Yes.
Like the thing is biting, like
Go
trying
back.
to
It's
get.
cool.
You gotta go
Are
back
in it.
further.
Go back more. It's all of this is funny right here. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Someone's
funny.
text. Right here. What happens right there? What's going on right there?
Pause it.
Look at this. What is he doing here?
Pause. Oh, it's
Why
all-
does she have a cat cage with her?
so
Maybe
it's-
going to the
they're
vet
going-
or something.
It probably was a scent thing.
Yeah,
So-
that's what
so-
I'm thinking.
when she's right here in this corner, the thing screams at her like it's pissed for some reason because she's carrying her pet in a pet carrier. And so she's trying to keep the pet carrier away. The thing jumps on her back.
Just clawing the shit out of
Oh,
it.
it's
There's some stuff we can't see that somehow ends up with him holding
he's
the
grabbing
cat.
it off of her.
Yeah, he pulls it off her back.
The
And
runners.
He
now
goes,
this,
it's a
this thing,
bobcat. Oh my god.
this thing is like biting at him. It's hissing probably. It's being insane.
Do you
And
think the runner turned around naturally?
Yes.
Or heard this
It
and came
heard.
back?
Well, we can watch.
Or like she's at the end of her run.
she heard it? No,
She came back.
she ran back. Bro.
Now watch him.
He
He's
does
got a
it.
gun.
Is that a gun? you
Where's the
think?
gun? I don't,
That is a
Down little
gun.
bit.
That's a
Your
gun right there in his
ear goes
hand.
out.
That's a
that
gun.
looks like his hand.
Can you turn it down a little bit?
Yeah. Stop crying.
God damn, blowing our eardrums.
I like it. No, it's not that loud for me.
It's real loud.
You don't see a gun in his hand, Brent?
No, I
think
see
I
his
do.
bare hand.
You're too
I'm
drunk.
gonna shoot the fucker.
Oh, he's definitely got a gun.
He's not holding.
Yeah,
Are you
he's
I'm
kidding
gonna
me?
got a little
shoot
one.
the effer right
Brent,
here.
He went into his
Listen.
garage and got a 22.
Look,
Pause it right.
He
Pause
reaches
it
out.
right
Oh,
there.
there it
Yeah, he
is.
pulls
Yeah.
it. And then right here. Yeah.
He should have been lighting it up
See
by
that?
then.
I'm gonna.
Oh, yeah, right there. You got a gun in his hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the fucker. Right here, look. I'm
And then
gonna
now listen, Brent, you ready?
Oh, shoot that fucker!
Yep.
All right.
Watch out!
Watch out! I'm gonna shoot bullets flying.
I never
pulled the
saw
trigger.
him pull that gun. until this one.
Yeah, I didn't know he pulled a gun until now.
Dude, I've watched that video so many times.
That's obvious.
It's a bobcat.
It's ridiculous. It's so funny.
Bobcat.
It's a bobcat.
It's a perfect video. It's ridiculous.
It's so good.
Fucking white people.
Oh my god. So bobcats are scary in person.
I was gonna say, I know it's probably time, but
Yeah. Well, ostriches. I had a video for one of those, and then go ahead.
what's scary in person? Like any sort of riot scene, when you see a picture of it, it's like, it's not so bad. But if you're there, it's crazy. The energy is crazy behind
I
like
don't know what.
a
Yeah.
riot, and then a forest fire. They look cool too, but they're not cool at all.
A forest fire is terrifying.
I know, but when you see a picture, you don't feel the heat.
If it's
you
back
don't
here,
feel...
you don't know like where it's going.
Yeah,
at
but
the same
have
point.
you ever been near a real fire, like a house fire or any
Yes.
real fire? Like
Yeah.
you have.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
Oh, that's
last
pretty hot.
weekend.
It's
It's
so
pretty hot.
intense.
Well, I mean, you can go off of just like burning pallets. Number one, that's like nothing, and
but
it's so hot.
if it's out of control,
so
you're
hot.
worried like it's gonna get everything.
It's gonna.
It's
get
gonna
everything.
burn forever.
For some reason, you're
Yeah.
like, it's gonna burn everything.
It's gonna get us all. Yeah.
Where's the ostrich? Oh, ostrich. Oh, it's not right there. Damn it! It says what's a skin? It got deleted somehow. Okay, it's fine. I thought this was terrifying, and it's not there. I don't know if that's it.
I gotta pee so bad.
Oh, it is it. Look how scary this bitch is in person.
Yeah.
It's not tight. If this thing's walking towards you,
I'll
it's not
fuck an
tight.
ostrich up.
Okay. Which, I mean, I believe you, but at the same point.
Look at her. Yep, just grab that neck. You're
Yeah,
fine.
I know, but look at his
How
feet.
do you grab it?
Look at his
yeah,
head.
it can kick you anytime.
Look at his
too.
mouth. Why?
Look at his feet.
is-
Watch. Look.
Dude, this is scary.
Oh, fuck that ostrich.
Well, click the sound, bro.
She's tough.
Why
She's
isn't
hot,
she?
too.
Why isn't the ostrich like biting the
She's
top of
sweet
her
too.
head?
It could.
It's a pet, basically.
Yeah. It's just mad at
A
her.
wild one would probably be a little different.
Whoa.
That's a chicken in the back. Yeah, that's
Oh
the
yeah.
nose
So
right
they
there.
could get you. They could get you if they really
It's
wanted
kind
to.
of just like but that is scary, bro.
Does it hiss?
It's huge.
Like people are
Yeah, like this is a friend or whatever.
no. People get scared about geese.
Well, geese. I'm
Geese
scared
will
of geese.
fuck
I
you
get
up.
scared of geese.
I know.
I got chased by. A goose
I walk
once.
way around
Oh,
a goose.
fuck a goose and its
I got
ass.
chased by a goose once.
Imagine that.
Have you
thing.
seen swans? They're
Swans
even
are not
worse.
Fun either. That's no fun. That's no
Dude,
fun.
We should look up a
Is
real
anyone else
ostrich
turned on by this?
attacking
That
like a
chick's
real
super
one.
hot.
Is there a real ass? Hey, look
Yeah,
up
she looks
ostrich
good.
attack. On
Yeah,
you-
like-
on YouTube.
There's
preferably.
one on
Yeah.
TikTok that I found, and the ostrich
An ostrich
comes at her and like hisses, and she just goes like some
That's
Jedi
what she
shit.
did.
And the
No, that's
ostrich
what
is
she
like,
did.
okay.
She holds her hand up high right here. It's almost like mimicking them, right? So she holds his neck.
Yeah, but he
she-
could peck her head right now if he
No, I
wanted.
know.
to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, beat the fuck out of her.
Oh, he could.
Yeah, he could. He just showed. He's like, I'm mad at what you did.
It's just I've never seen anything like that. That's weird. I never even think about
They're
it.
huge.
They're
And
too
that
big.
Little weird
They're
little,
too big
Look
to
right
have
here.
as a
She holds her
pet.
hand up.
Why are they so big?
Huge, dude.
That
What
neck
is
is
wrong
pretty
with
stupid.
that bird?
That's
Why
not-
is
that's
his
not
neck
a
so
bird.
stupid?
Is that a bird anymore? Like, what's going on?
And you
I don't
believe in
know.
God.
Can you YouTube one?
Look at
ostrich
us.
attack,
We're more
please?
weird than that.
I don't know.
One
bud.
ostrich attack is all I need, and then we're good.
Yeah. McDonald's.
It's
is
a bobcat.
killing
Oh
me.
yeah, that drive-through is screaming my name.
Lucky
Ostrich attack.
ostrich.
I'm gonna get a
attack.
double quarter pounder tonight. Put my wiener in
Oh
it.
god, they look scary.
We need a real one. How to survive.
Ostriches are evil.
Oh,
Ostrich attack.
ostrich-
A compilation.
We need
Go
like a
back to the top.
non-caged one. We need a wild one. It's like trying to kill somebody.
Dude, there's only wild ostriches in like Africa.
Well, that's a pretty big place.
I mean, this could be easily as scary.
See, he's like trying to train it. It's in a fence. I need a real.
At your feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't count.
He's like choking him out.
Ozzy ostrich.
Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy.
What do you think the ostrich's name is? It's gotta be Ozzy, right?
Jeff.
They're literally choking him out.
Ah, come on.
I'll get the boomerang, the guy said. Is that a real thing or is this a joke?
I mean,
What are we doing here?
Look, can we look up
I'll
a
get the boomerang.
Like, look up.
What are you going to do with that?
Pro boomerang.
Yeah, I want to know what they do with the boomerang.
Pro boomerang.
Did you hear what he said? I'll get the boomerang.
Pro boomerang thrower. Here we go.
He better be taking out an
I have never
ostrich.
seen a boomerang that works.
What? Watch this shit.
Yeah, we used to get him when we were kids and be
Oh,
like,
he's hunting
it's
rabbits.
going to come back.
Oh,
We're
here
like,
comes-
so?
and it never
Never.
comes back.
Never.
Oh, here comes the guy with like talking about poop in your butt all the time. Okay, here we go.
We're going to go hunting for
Look at this
rabbits
fucking asshole.
with a homemade boomerang.
I'm gonna hunt a rabbit with a homemade boomerang.
Oh my gosh, she's killing rabbits.
Warwick Naylor's
Been
Boomerang
watching my videos
Adventures.
lately. I've been doing a lot of nature ones, just finding various types of Australian wildlife out in the bush.
Australian
I've
wildlife
been
outside
taking
of the
my boomerang
bush.
I'd
with
have
me,
swat that thing
and that
so
hasn't
fast.
just been for looks, and I haven't called this channel Boomerang Adventures for nothing. I've been hunting rabbits the whole time, and hoping to pick up a rabbit for you to show you how to kill one with a
Australian
boomerang,
accents
which
are
I've done
one of
many
the
years
worst.
ago.
Yeah, but
when
it's
I
one of
was
the
a teenager.
sexiest too.
I like
Now,
them.
I'm just getting my
They're
eye back
not
in.
pretty.
If that guy
I've just
had
got a
blonde hair and big
compilation
titties, I'd fuck him.
of
No way.
Very near misses, and it just
Gonna go
gives
hunt
you a good,
boomerangs with Prince
look.
Cock.
I actually
Yeah.
like it.
I like the
a
English
rabbit and
accent
all the form
better.
you need to
This
take,
guy's isn't bad.
and
Or a nice,
it's just very
like
entertaining
southern
anyway, so-
Georgian
Hey.
accent.
Get this guy throw the boomerang.
This guy's accent isn't bad, but usually they're
This
pretty
shot here
harsh.
was
Why don't you get her
Not
throw
too
the
bad,
boomerang,
but-
cunt?
Watch it. He's a lefty.
yeah, he just ran behind the bush on me before I could get the boomerang to him in time.
To
Now, I
him.
You
communicate a
missed.
lot
Like
with
he's
my
gonna
cameraman
catch the
when
boomerang.
I'm
Oh,
hunting.
God forbid the
And
fucking rabbit ran
He's an
away into the
experienced
bush.
hunter himself.
So he just threw it. I mean, it didn't come
Yeah,
back.
he
gotta go get
missed.
it. And he's
Oh,
gotta
they
go
don't
get
come
it.
back. He's trying to kill him.
I want to see one that
We
comes
made that
back.
I
up,
want to see
dude.
that. Yeah, I want to.
We made that up.
I want
Made what up?
the boomerang
The
coming
boomerang
back.
comes back.
It does come back.
I haven't seen it.
Look at okay, hold up.
Oh, he almost hit
He
that.
just shredded some rabbit.
That's ridiculous.
Look out there. I almost call this for Jack
you
Rabbit.
know we got guns.
The boomerang doesn't come back.
It does.
Unfortunately,
It really does.
I don't think it.
I
Is
think
that-
it's amazing that you
Hold
don't
on.
think so.
Did they make it to come back, or did they make it to kill rabbits?
I think they made it to come back.
It comes back, bro.
No,
He's-
it doesn't.
He treating it like a death tool.
It is.
You're gonna miss it every time.
You're going to go and miss it every time.
Now this
Wes,
one's not such
he probably
a
doesn't
great
kill it till
shot,
near the
but I
end.
just want to show you how.
You should probably peek for like a
Dude,
dead
honestly,
rabbit
if
and
he
then
hits that
backwards.
rabbit with that thing,
in a split second,
that's
even though the
amazing.
rabbit's probably running in
Oh,
about
it's
very
6,000
impressive.
an hour.
I can't. Like, if I had a baseball, I couldn't hit that rabbit with a baseball running. No way.
What? Jacob Miller and his ball can't do what that guy does?
I mean, if
Look,
life
he's
was on the
running
line,
through
I'd
the
do
I
it.
know, he's
He
like
went where I
running through the
thought he
bush
was
and
gonna-
I
jumping
want
over
this guy to say
sticks.
cunt so bad.
He's running through the
missed
brush
him by
throwing
this
a
much. It
boomerang.
went over the top
I'm
of
going
his
to throw this
head.
boomerang at this fucking cunt.
You
Yeah.
telling me
If
he
I'm
doesn't
hungry,
kill
I'm going
one?
to use a gun.
Are you
All right.
telling me he doesn't kill one rabbit?
No, not one.
That's why there's 3,000 dislikes.
No, that's
He
true.
did. He went where I thought he was going to go.
I want to see
I
the
just wasn't
boomerang
positioned.
come back.
That's
So
what
yeah.
I'm interested in.
Okay,
By that time,
boomerang
here.
throw and
He went
comes
that way.
back.
Fucking cunt.
I couldn't get a shot off through
The
those
way it's
broken
supposed to
branches
work.
there.
And
way we
catch.
thought it
Throw and
worked as
catch.
kids.
Throw and catch.
The way we thought it was going to work as kids.
Throw
Like,
and catch.
because I had one of these. I can tell you this, it did not come back.
You didn't know how to throw it, bitch.
What are you doing, Chickadee China?
Oh my gosh. You are racist without knowing.
I would like to announce the other thing I like to do. He's having a hard time getting a boomerang, Jim.
Can't kill
I
no
see where
rabbit with
you've
that.
hit the ground a few times from throwing.
Here we go. Ready?
It's
Hey,
number
there
No
we go.
chance. No chance it comes back.
It comes back. You guys are crazy.
Ah, weak ass throw.
Look at this, you idiots. It comes right back.
Dude, he
missed
didn't
it.
Oh,
he didn't catch
So
it.
the breeze is
Oh,
up.
did
I
it?
want
Let
him
it
to
just
catch
be
it.
on
Just a
them.
little too strong.
Dude, you can do that with a paper airplane. I am not
Flow
impressed.
The whole point
more
was it
into
comes
the breeze
back.
rather
I
than the
thought he's
right
a
of it,
pro.
and it should bring it over here to the next side of me. So
You should not have filmed that, bro.
It should go.
This one,
He
the
should
flight
go
should
like
be a lot
this
better.
and go like this.
Come
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
Come
Boom.
on, county
Wow.
softball. Fucking catch that
He should
motherfucker.
throw. He should already be throwing another one by now.
Look, it's already weird that it comes back.
Well,
okay?
that is weird.
Look. He ran back to him.
Oh, he ran for
I
that
already
one.
caught it.
I didn't catch it.
I mean, I've never seen that in my life.
That's awesome.
much
That was
better.
cool.
Well, you know what I think? Looking at this
Yeah.
video, right? As a kid, when you got a boomerang, we all threw it the wrong way.
Yes.
Like you
Yeah, it's
figured the
true.
triangle was pointing to where you're throwing,
no.
but you're
other way.
actually this. Yeah, we
It's
all
the
threw it
other
the wrong
way.
way.
I want to
Yeah.
go
What?
buy a boomerang right
It's the
now.
open
Watch how he
side
throws.
out.
Well,
Open side out.
a boomerang
Yeet.
is definitely a toy for a person that has no friends.
And it comes
Yeah,
right
for
back.
sure. This guy is. Well, you can tell
Look
by
at
this
that.
guy's boot cut jeans that he
That's
doesn't have any
weird.
friends.
Yeah.
It even
About it.
slows down for you.
Another
Yes.
throw, just so you know.
The long sleeve under the
Oh, do it
t-shirt.
again.
This is yours.
But
Signed.
these weren't made to come back, right? They were made to kill animals.
They were making them come back, bro. They're not dummies. You
No,
even-
I'm
you
s-
even admit that there ain't dummies back then.
I bet you they
I-
were like some stupid weapon that they made
Is it a
that
weapon?
like
Is what I'm
hit somebody in
saying.
the head and was supposed to come back.
Yes.
Well,
Or if you
basic.
miss,
No,
if you miss,
if
it
you
comes
miss,
back.
I hope you
if you
get
missed.
better results
If
out
you
of it.
hit,
You have the
it
laser
whacks.
now.
All right. That's pretty cool.
But that's still hard to do. To be
I'm
like,
very
gonna
impressed by
try to
all
hit
that,
him.
actually.
It's so stupid.
It is ridiculous to be like, I'm gonna try to hit him on the same path,
Wes took his
then it'll
earbuds
come
out.
back
Yeah, Wes is ready
to me.
go
You know what
home.
I'm saying? Like if I
Fucking
miss,
piece
it'll
of
come
shit.
back,
Oh,
but it's
it
gonna
is
be on the same
packed.
trajectory.
So I have
Suck.
a couple
Is
of
it
them.
really?
Yes.
Imagine if you shot a bow and arrow.
Fuck.
We'll wrap it up. Goodbye. We'll see you. Boomerang out.
Good night, everybody.
Be back next week like a boomerang.